Dr. Gold in the lab, Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex, quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs, relativity theories, worlds getting small, grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep, gracing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold, brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
All right, what's up, everybody?
That's dope.
Tuesday. I was having to fix my green screen. I yearn to live in a world where I have just like a fixed green screen behind me and I don't have to like keep moving this fucking curtain around. There we go. Is that better? Yeah. Okay, cool. Now it's fixed. Oh. All right. What's happening, everybody? Oh, I got multiple shout outs from Zach yesterday. That's sick.
That's dope.
Here, let me start us on Discord. Nice. Okay. All right. So yeah, today is Tuesday, second day of the week. I put out a lot of announcements last night at like midnight. I apologize if you guys got the notifications and stuff. But here, let's go through some of them because yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff happening in the Discord right now. All right. So we said, yeah, well, we have had a ton of new people join the Discord recently. I think we're up to 150 new people like in the last month. Pretty crazy. I haven't seen those numbers since I started running ads on TikTok saying like, hey man, here's a free PS5. People I think are just joining just from the live streams, which is sick. I love it. So yeah. So to those in the Discord who have been around a while, that's why we keep growing like crazy, and I appreciate all you guys do to make everyone feel welcome. You guys are the best. But yeah, if any of you new people have questions about what goes on in the server, please, you can always DM or I say like respond in this thread. So yeah, for the new students, because I know a lot of new students are joining our Discord, I just want to remind people that you can always figure out like where the solutions are for the questions we do during the live stream in this homework help forum. And again, if we don't get to your question during this stream, because we have 3 hours, but there's an unlimited amount of questions to answer in the world, we do post them into this homework help forum. And it's very cool, actually, because I have another awesome set of people who also like to help out teaching math and science, and they will take time out of their day to just go solve some of these problems for you. So, for instance, we had Rampton went through. I saw this morning, so it's really cool. Wow, there's a 63 message thread on this, but yeah, this was one that we kind of like half did yesterday. I got the homogeneous solution to the differential equation, but then we didn't have anything else. But Sidud went through, found a solution, talked about it. It was really cool. We were joking about how like math is sometimes like being in the trenches. And then Ramton came in and showed how to do it with variation of parameters. So, oh, thanks for the follow, Jeters. Yeah, this is your question, by the way, Jeters. So yeah, here's another one. Someone asked like a combinational circuit. Ooh, okay. So we'll have to do this one soon. Okay, maybe we'll do this one. Maybe I'll do this one for you. Then this one. Yeah, this is cool. I love that. Yeah, awesome. Noise is here. What's up, Noise? Noise is seeing. Yeah, this was on GCSE questions. But then yeah, someone asked. Fazy asked for this integral, and Narovsky went through and tried to do it himself, which is great. So I love this because some of these questions I don't have time to do on the live stream because they take like 15-20 minutes to do, and we have a lot of questions to go through. So I try to give everyone at least like 10 minutes, but if it's going over that, I will refer it to my Discord to have someone else maybe put in the time and effort to show the full solution. But yeah, awesome. I'm glad the homework help forum is working the way I thought it was going to work. I wanted it to work, so keep being awesome, everybody, and yeah, use that if you have any questions about stuff. That gets to my next point, though, however, which is that I've had a lot of people see this stream, what's up, Fembox, and ask, how can I help out, or like, how can I volunteer? And I've now come up with kind of a system for that. So anytime you join the Discord, you should see a question that will ask you whether you're here to get help or you're here to like give help. And if you don't see that because you're already in the Discord, you can always click here on channels and roles. And there's a middle question here right now. It says, are you a student looking to get help or volunteer looking to give help? And so most of you guys are students that find us because you need help with your homework. So just choose the get help option. That's great. But if you're someone who wants to help out, maybe answer some of the questions. 30 stream streak. Wow, nice job, Fembox. You know, stream streaks can still be held as long as you watch the VOD for the day. You don't have to actually come to the stream. That was a new thing they announced at TwitchCon. But anyways, yeah, so if you feel like you want to get more involved with helping out on some of the unanswered questions that come through our stream or our Discord, please click here on like the give help button, and that will give you a role. The role you get is like associate educator is what I say. And that's basically just kind of a catch-all for us to follow up with you later and see what subjects you're good at and which ones you like want to help out with. So yeah, you'll get a special role if you click on the give help, so we know, and also so other people in the server know like who's like trying to help. They tend to trust your answers more if you're like someone who thinks they have some idea of what they're doing. And then yes, once you have the role, we'll periodically reach out to onboard you to be an official actual educator. So those of you in my server who I've already known for a little bit of time, or you've already demonstrated that you can answer questions and you're really good at stuff, I automatically just made you an actual educator. I'm not going to make you on board or get interviewed again. I mean, that sucks. Like, there's no need to do that. So congratulations, you guys are actual educators in my eyes, which you do educate actually. So I appreciate that. In the meantime, yeah, anybody can just go to the homework help form here. And if you click up here on the tag, I'll show you here. There's a tag up here called unsolved. If you click here on unsolved, this will show all the problems that haven't been solved. Yeah, I think this one, some of these have been solved. So some of these, you know, I'll have to remove the tag and be like, oh, this one has been solved. Cause yeah, I think Narovsky did this. Yeah. So that's been solved. But if you're just bored, like I know some people this morning, Ramton, for instance, for sure, just like went through and just started solving some of these, which is great.
Good job.
That's an awesome thing to just help out with. And also that helps us determine what your specialty is. So if I see that you answered a bunch of, let's say, chemistry questions in the Discord, then you would probably get what are our different god roles here. So we have like the math gods, physics gods, chemistry gods, stats gods, engineering gods. That's like kind of what I delineated into. These are the major types of questions I get that sometimes I don't know the answer to because they're a little bit beyond my scope of knowledge. Like I know up to like the first 2 levels of chemistry, but beyond that, like OChem and whatnot, I just don't. I can't help with it. So if you're someone who really knows chemistry, such as Joseph, we'll give you the chemistry gods role. we have a bunch of math gods already because I work with so many awesome, amazing math streamers here on Twitch. Appreciate all you guys. But these tags are meant to be used in the case that something can't get solved and like we got to call in backup. Like I got to call in the heavy artillery. So yeah, they're cool. They're really nice, fancy, shiny. I tried to make them really fun colors. They're really fancy, shiny rolls that you get. But just note that you will also probably get pinged a little bit if something comes in and is very difficult and we're looking for your expertise. Don't feel like you have to respond. You don't have to answer the call. It's just kind of a courtesy thing of like, hey, you know, if you have some time and you want to, you know, maybe give your opinion on this advanced stats question or this advanced engineering question, a student would really appreciate it. And so I've given those roles to people who I already know kind of help out with certain things. But what's up, Jason? Joseph, sorry. JC. Joseph, Jason. Joseph. JC is Joseph. So if you have one of these roles and you don't want one of these roles, let me know, and I'm happy to take it off. Or if, for instance, you're a math god, but you're like, hey, I also know a lot of chemistry, and I would love to help out with some more advanced chemistry questions, I'll give you the chemistry god role as well. Just DM me. Let me know. Okay? Sweet. Also, yeah, huge milestone. We hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube.
That's dope.
I didn't think we were going to do this until like the end of the year. We did it early, so I'm very happy about that. YouTube's been great for live streaming, so awesome. We got a nice little fancy thing here. They did. They put like this low bit animation of confetti when you get 10,000. Like, thanks. So as such, I am going to do something. I said I would do something special for 10K. I know I hinted at doing a 24-hour stream, but that's something I want to build up to because I have a lot of big plans for like involving like corporate sponsors and stuff if we're going to commit to a full 24-hour stream. It's pretty intense. 10 hours is still also really intense, so we're going to try running that on Thursday. I'm going to run a 10-hour stream from 4 o'clock Pacific to, 2 a.m. We'll see how fried my brain is after 10 hours. But, so stay tuned. I'll make some more announcements about that. We'll probably do some giveaways during the stream. Just make it fun. And, yeah. Also, yeah, welcome to our newest streamer as a part of the math and science team here on Twitch is Joseph, JC. So he's based in the UK, which is awesome because I've always needed people to cover kind of the international hours that I don't because that's early in the morning for me. So he's awesome. He'll be doing mostly in the mornings. Although, as you see, he is here during our streams as well during these hours, which are really late for him. If you ever want to know like what time it is in the UK, I have a command here. Time UK. Yeah. Oh man, it's midnight for JC. Yeah. So bless you, JC, for being up. So he will still be here to he's done it on the stream before. He'll help out with chemistry questions as they come in. But I really invite you to go click on his Twitch, go follow it, and then anytime he streams, he'll post it in the calendar. Your sleep schedule's cooked. Yeah. Right, and yeah, as a special bonus, so I'm doing this because I love to kind of, you just woke up, Jeeters, wow. I love to incentivize students to do great things. If you follow JC's new Twitch, you'll get 1 bond coin from our server, so I already have a couple people I have to give credit to, such as Bob and Taco. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give 1 to Bob. Those of you that are wondering, like, what the hell are these bond coin things are, these are kind of our in-house currency that students can use to buy prizes like gift cards and all sorts of other stuff. So you should be getting some follows going your way, JC. I've told the students they can go get Robux somehow. So they usually do stuff. Yeah, totally. Okay. All right, that's it for news. Thank you for taking the first 15 minutes with me to listen to everything. I know it's a lot, but I appreciate all the if you have any ideas, if you have any like comments or like suggestions on how we could do things better, please just let me know. I don't take anything personally. Criticism is amazing, so if something sucks, tell me. If something's great, let me know as well. Or if you want something new feature or something, I'd love to help you guys out. Yeah. You can't sell bond coins. Yeah, we got rid of being able to trade bond coins when people started creating alt accounts and trying to trade to each other. Yeah. They always find a loophole, don't they? Anyways, Yeah, okay, that's all the news for today. So let's start working on some money laundering. Yeah, you probably could, honestly. Let's start doing some questions. I think we already have some coming in from Jeters. Thank you, Jeters, for submitting stuff already. And again, yeah, the website for that is always actualofficehours.com. Let's see what Jeters got. I don't know. Is this Epsilon Delta? What are you asking me here, dude? All right, we'll take a look at this one. Scuffed photo. Yeah, you're telling me, dude. All right. Money laundering. Yeah, and we've thought about it. We're making a crypto out of it. Oh, it's a Laplace transform. Oh, okay. Do the Laplace transform. Okay, well, let's take a look at it, and let's start off the stream. All right, welcome everyone to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Goldstack's Education, the stream that helps you out with math homework, science homework, all sorts of fun stuff. Looks like we're doing a Laplace transform. Yes, well, also very cool. Well, Jeters, did you know that Zach literally did a whole lesson on Laplace transforms today? I wish I could have watched it. I was at the gym doing fucking health stuff, but then I caught it. I was like, oh, damn. This is like a really good lecture I would have liked to go to. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. He was doing Laplace transforms. Does he save his VODs, by the way? Does anyone know? Does Zach save his VODs? I save all mine, but I know some people don't because they get worried that, I don't know, like, something accidentally bad could have been said and they get canceled or some shit. I don't give a fuck what I say, so, like, tell people, like, come at me, bro. But here, I'll go check. One sec. Let me get the chat going as well for... Should be working for TikTok. We'll see. Sometimes I gotta, like, click on my own little avatar. I am live. I know I am live. You'll figure it out eventually. I know you will. Yeah, okay. So, this is the Laplace what's going on here, by the way? Sorry, what is this? Is this L20? What's this bar 20? Is that 120? You're not late. No, Lineatrix, you're right on time. Sorry, I had like 20 minutes of announcements today that I was doing. We had a lot of announcements in the Discord that I wanted to go through. But I don't necessarily want to go over them like on YouTube because most people on YouTube don't really care about the Discord stuff yet. Once they join the Discord, then they do. Okay. So maybe let's help me out a little bit. What is this 120t minus 120t, and is this mu t minus 1? L is, well, I know this is the L. I know this is Laplace. Okay, great. Okay, that is 120t. Okay, cool. So I use tables for this usually, right? Where was it? Where's that nice little table of all the Laplace transforms? Is it this one? I think it's this one, actually. This is a really good one. It's a triangular ramp. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so what this tells us, right, I believe, right, is that the Laplace transform is 0 unless t is at least equal to 1, right? Once t is greater than or equal to 1, then it's not 0, right? So yeah, let's try to like draw like what this is, right? This is, so 120t, that's just a linear function, right? Oh, very cool. Oh, this is really cool, actually. I think I see how this works. Okay, so when t is less than... Is it less than or equal to 1? You just have 120t. So this is like 120t. And then once t is greater than or equal to 1, this equals 1. And so you get 120t minus 120t, right? And so that just makes it equal to 0, right? You're just subtracting the same thing from itself, right? So I think then this is like your function. Yeah, it's good. It turns on at 0, turns off at 1, and then that's like the pulse per se, right? I think so. I can try to do AC circuits. Yeah, I've tried. You talking about like phasors and stuff, maybe? There we go. Okay, now TikTok's working. Where do you send it? Actualofficehours.com. That website right there. I'll try to take it. I'll take a stab at it. Okay. So sorry. Let's get rid of this. No, where did my table just go? I just had it. This is the table I need. Yes. Okay. So the Laplace transform of... I remember this is just like an offset or something. Yeah, three-phased AC circuits? Okay, maybe not. Three-phase... That's getting tricky. Three-phased? Oh, do you mean like where like the current and the voltage and the impedance are all lagging each other by like a certain angle? I've seen that before. Okay, Laplace transform of f of t. Okay, oh, very, very cool. So if it's just, so it's f of t minus a, u of t. Well, this is when there's an offset. When is there just like an f of t? F of t minus a. Okay. So correct me if I'm wrong. I think this one, right, is used for this. Oh, Cog Sci? Cog Sci is great. I have a lot of friends in Cog Sci. That's a great major. I believe that's this, right? So I believe this is... So in this case, A is equal to 1, right? So I think this is going to be negative 120. And is that going to be S minus 1? Or S plus 1? And then it's e to the negative s, right? Oh, your schedule of classic. Oh, your schedule of classes. Oh, okay. Probably something like logic is great. You don't need to retake something more than 6 times lineatrics. Okay. And then, is this just going to be 120 over S then? We're doing, we help people out with like, their classes, like free tutoring and stuff, yeah. Yeah, f of t is just f of s. So wait, the Laplace transform of a constant, that's what I think this is, right? If we have a constant, the Laplace transform of it is 1 over s. Okay, interesting. So if it's 120 times t, where is that? Oh, like this? Okay, cool. Right. Okay, so this is 120 t to the first. Then that becomes 120 times 1 factorial s to the second. Oh, very cool. Okay, nice. Yeah, okay, I get that. So that's 120. And that's a 1 factorial over s squared, yeah? Okay. Is this correct then? Is this the Laplace? My f of s is wrong. This is wrong then, yeah, right? Okay, let me think. Oh. Is this 120 over s squared as well? F of t is t plus 1. Yeah, I don't think the end is right either. Well, I think this part's right, at least. The e to the s. This is okay. But then... Well, okay. So you have the shift, right? So this is... So ut minus 1. In this case, a is equal to 1, right? So you have e to the negative s. But then it needs to be the Laplace transform evaluated at s. So the Laplace transform evaluated at 1. Right? So the Laplace transform evaluated at 1 of my function 120t. Isn't that the same as this, the 120 over s squared, but now it's evaluated at... no, it's still a function of s then. I want to say it's 120 over s squared. Why is it just 120 over s? There's still another t here. Maybe you could add and subtract 120. It is minus 1 over s squared? Maybe? Okay. Match rule number 4. Yeah, so that's what we do here, right? So what you say is that if this is t minus a, t minus 1, then this is like... So f of t minus 1 means this would have to be 120, like t plus 1, right? In order to get 120t. Oh, I think okay, whoa. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So f of t is equal to t. So the table says ft minus a u times, you're looking at ut minus 1. So f of t is t plus 1, and so you'll need to find the Laplacian of t plus 1. Uh-huh. Yeah, the shifting does make it confusing, right? Yeah, this shifting makes this weird. I'm just always like, well, whatever, just make this bitch t plus 1. And then I think that's gonna get me minus 120 over s squared plus 120 over s. Good luck on that, dude. I think this is just plus 120 over s. I think. Because in order for this to be t minus 1, that has to be 120 t plus 1. Right? And then if you take the Laplace transform of 120t, that's 120 over s squared. And then the Laplace transform of just 120 is 1 over s. Okay, so I think this is the final thing. I think so. We can double check this with chat. 120t equals 120t minus 1 plus 120. Yes. Which is the same thing, right? You think it's positive at the end? But wasn't this minus? Let's see. I'm gonna lean a little bit on chat on this one. Just to be like, just to make sure I'm right. I think it's a plus. I think there's a minus on the outside. We'll double check. Let's see what the. And then this is where I wish I'd watched Zach's stream, because I'm like, wait, what's the fucking point of this again? I know it's to like put it into like a certain space and then you manipulate it and then you inverse Laplace transform it back. But then I'm like, wait, why? Why do we do this again? Dude, it thinks it's 1206, bro. Dude, my T's do not look like 6s. Chill out. Okay, one sec. Dude, this thing needs to chill. It's 120 t minus 120. I think it has the right thing. It's just, yeah, t. And then ut minus 1. Oh, it makes things algebraically. Oh, algebraic. Okay, cool. The OCR on ChatGPT isn't the best sometimes. Okay, cool. So let's compare. I always like comparing to like what we did. So we agree that doing the first part here is 120 over s squared. I agree with that. Okay, then this is the weird part. The t ut minus 1. Okay, this is very cool. This is kind of what Fembach was saying, right? So you can write this as ut minus 1, but then write this as t minus 1 plus 1. Okay. And then it says, okay, so now if I do the Laplace transform of ut minus 1t. Ooh, what is this step happening here? Interesting. How do you enjoy doing math? I think it's fun. Math is puzzles.
Good job.
I enjoy the puzzles. Wait, but I think I'm right here. I'm right. Right? Do you see how I said 1 over s squared plus 1 over s? I don't know why I'm right, but apparently I am. JC. I'm trying to understand what's happening here. I get that this is a shift, but then why is it LT L1? What is happening here? I get that the Laplace transform of 1 is 1 over s, the Laplace transform of t is that, but I think they're missing a step here. Discrete? I don't do much discrete, but I have friends that do. So you can still submit a discrete question. I'll still go through it. Or if I can't do it, one of my other awesome educator friends will do it. Yeah. Okay. I understand that this is then going to be the function minus 1, and then you need to do it plus the function at 1. Uh-huh. Dun, dun. Yeah, okay. Yo, what's up, Jarkeezy? Good to see you, dude. Yeah, so Fembox was saying, well, one way to write, in order to get the t minus 1 that I want, right, would be to write this as t minus 1 and then plus 1. Actually, and just fuck the 120. We'll deal with the 120 later, okay? So this is the same thing as t minus 1 u of t minus 1 plus, I think, 1 ut minus 1, right? But I don't really care about the offset. It was just on 1. Too many J's in the chat. Yeah, we got a lot of J's in the chat. Okay, so then this is just e to the negative s and then f of t minus 1 oh, it's just f of t though, right? Dun, 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 dun. F of s, okay. Oh, so this is just the Laplace transform of t. Right, okay, and that just equals 1 over s squared, right? So e to the negative s, 1 over s squared, and then it's plus the same e to the minus s. But then it's the Laplace transform of this, which just doesn't even have a t in it, right? So doesn't this just become 1 over s then? Yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. All right. Does that make sense, Jeters? Where this is then coming from? Which is then, you multiply by 120. You wanted this to look like t minus 1. So what we ended up doing was calling this the same thing as... Can you do this all again? No. I already have a queue of questions. You can watch the replay if you want. Yes and no. Okay. All right. Let's try to deep. Okay. So Patrick, you're gonna get. You helped me pass physics. Oh, awesome, Ruru. I'm glad. Congrats on passing physics. Okay. Here. Let's funny Laplace this whole thing. Right? Laplace the whole thing. And sorry, it was just 120, right? 120 ut minus 1. Okay. Good. How do you expand? Okay. Right. So we understand this one is just going to be 120 over s squared. Okay. This one is a little tricky. So this is going to be minus 120. And then we're going to do the Laplace transform of t u. Yeah. Here we go. So this is t. And then it's t u t minus 1. Okay. Now, I don't know how to do the Laplace transform of t u t minus 1. Okay. But I do know how to do the Laplace transform of t minus 1 ut minus 1, right? What's up, Bing Bong?
Bing bong.
I made that soundboard just for you, by the way. Okay, so I'm gonna rewrite this as t minus 1 plus 1. Okay, and then this is love you forever, brother. You're welcome, dude. And then this is ut minus 1. All right. So now I can split this where I'm gonna have just this, right? So this is t minus 1 ut minus 1, and then that's going to be also then plus 1 ut minus 1. Chaotic dude, what's up, dude? You can also use the definition of a Laplace transform to solve this one. Wait, is that Ram10? You're chaotic dude, aren't you? You are. What the fuck is this, bro? And how do you know everything? I don't know everything, dude. Trust me, dude. I don't know how to do my taxes. This is not the ODE one. This is a new question. Someone was asking a Laplace question. No, you're good, chaotic. I remember now. Okay. This one is easy, right? T minus 1 ut minus 1 is just, is from this. The shifts, right? I know, the shifts make everything a fucking bitch. No. I have a PhD in physics from UCLA. No, I'm not self-taught at all. Okay. So this, right? This is pretty easy, right? You see how this is f of t minus 1? So f of t minus 1 at this point is literally what this is. So, this would be the same thing as like f of x is equal to x, right? So then f of t minus 1 equals t minus 1. And so when you Laplace transform this, you get e to the negative as. A in this case is 1. So you get e to the negative s. And then you get the inverse Laplace transform of what this was, right? And so the inverse Laplace transform of f of t is equal to t is just 1 over s squared. Right? The Laplace transform of this is just equal to 1 over s squared. So that's why this becomes 1 over s squared. That's why this whole first part becomes this. Because in this case, like, f of t is just equal to t, such that f of t minus 1 is equal to t minus 1. And then the inverse Laplace transform of f of t being equal to t is just 1 over s squared. Okay, but then you have to do this one. So then I have to do the Laplace transform of literally just ut minus 1. Which, is there just a Laplace transform of just u? I wonder if there is. I think you still have to have a function on it. Oh, it is. It's literally right here. Do you see this? Do you see this, by the way? This is the other rule we need, Jeters. I did not get my... Well, you get a master's along the way in physics for PhD programs. It's like your consolation prize. Like, if you don't finish the PhD, they give you a master's on the way out. God, I love Laplace transforms. Okay, Jeters, right? So this bitch is this right here, right? And so this just becomes e to the negative s over s, okay? And that's why you get e to the negative s 1 over s squared plus 1 over s. And then it's the... Right, this is all 120, and then this is minus, and this is 120 over s squared. Cool. Nice. That's actually kind of cool. Thanks for the refresher on Laplace transforms. Yeah, you just had to write you have to write this as a function of t minus 1. Which in that case, if I have just t, I'm just going to write it as t minus 1 plus 1. And then I have a second Laplace transform to do. Thank you. Now I can solve my ODE problem.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Oh, big pile of shit. Chaotic says, am I doing the 10-hour stream on Thursday? I'm still planning on it. Yeah. That's still the plan.
That is one big pile of shit.
Anything withstanding, I'm probably still going to do it. Okay, so this was Jeters. Thanks for the question, Jeters. Nice. We got a good roster coming up today. Good roster of questions. All right, so we're going to mark that as done. So for those of you who are watching, the best way for you to get help is to go to the website, actualofficeheroes.com. It's literally linked right down below there. And if you just drag and drop in a screenshot of your question, like Jeters did, put your username, hit upload, it'll then get added to this queue. And then once we do the question, the cool thing that happens is I will then post the solution in our Discord. And again, you can join our Discord by clicking the same website button down here. It says join our Discord. So let's see. Where is... I swear I just posted it. Not unsolved. I need all of them. There we go. So there's Jeter's question. And then let's drop the solution in for him. What's the lowest level? I'll go down to fucking 2 + 2 = 4, man, dude. I appreciate low level math. there is no floor. I will do as low level of math as you want. My upper level is like Diffie Q. Oh, nice, Rampton. Yeah, you can join for a couple hours. Yeah, that'd be great. Just keep me company and help me out on the hard math ones. Maybe I just like pass the baton to you at certain points. I'm just like, yeah, take a chill break. I'm curious what you do for a living. You know so much. I do this. I teach a lot. I tutor a lot of kids privately around Los Angeles. I also teach physics at UCLA occasionally, and I run this nonprofit where, like, yeah, we help students, anything math or science. I say middle school up through like early college. We can usually do it. All right. Can I explain the unit circle? I have a video for that. If you would like for me to, here, go watch my video first. If TikTok wants to load, dude, TikTok, what's wrong with you today? You piece of shit. Okay, well, my TikTok, apparently TikTok's down, but if you go to my TikTok, go to like the first couple of videos I've ever done. I go through the unit circle and like what it means and how to figure it out. Dr. G, did you fatigue max today? Yeah, I did, what was it? Shoulders and arms, so I'm pretty tired. I have coffee though, so I'm drinking lots of coffee right now. How can we sign up for tutoring? Just submit a screenshot and I'll do it. I'm gonna do, I taught, for Lake, I taught physics 5A and physics 1B. So undergrad, this was ChatGPT verifying your answer. Where the fuck was it? Here we go. Live queue. Cool. H, you're next. Nice. Oh man. Oh dude, you're gonna do proper time, dude. Stop. Oh, special relativity, dude. Stop. What? A Laplace transform. Speak of the devil. Yo, what's up, Zach? Yo, shout out to Zach. Zach actually did a whole, like, mini seminar this morning on Laplace transforms. So if you wanted to learn... Zach, I was asking, do you post the VODs? Do you post the recordings of those? Because I would love to go back and watch it. I was at the gym when you were streaming. I can definitely help with molarity solutions too, yeah. As someone who got Discord, I'm amazed by the math guys who help out. They're so helpful, smart, and knowledgeable. Thanks, Faison. Yeah, we have an awesome... I'm so blessed to have so many awesome friends that I've met strictly through, like, Twitch and Discord that help out. Yeah. Great, phenomenal people. Oh, sign up for tutoring in LA? Well, that's expensive. You don't want that. My rate's like $2.25 an hour at this point. So, like, unless... And if you can't afford that, then please DM me. That's fine. But... Otherwise, please don't feel pressured. That's why we do this for free. Nice football game. What position you play, Jade Gamer? You're very welcome, Jarkeezy. The VOD is posted. Sick. Okay, cool. All right, let me show that real quick to people because I know we had a couple people interested in the Laplace transforms that we were doing in this one, I was actually kind of like struggling a little bit. I had to use AI to double check my work, but I was correct. But yeah, make sure if you either the 2iPie is his username. He's another math streamer that is a good friend of ours. And here we go. This is his stream. So he did a 3-hour stream on talking about the Laplace transform and like where it comes from and kind of how to think of it intuitively. So yeah, make sure go follow Zach. He's great. Yeah, you're great, Zach. Oh, soccer. Oh, it's okay. Only one of the hours is okay. Well, he was on for 3 hours, but one of them was. Oh, interesting. Oh, very cool. Thanks, Ramton. Yeah, I need to go check out. There's so many things going on in our Discord these days. But everybody is welcome to. I welcome all the activity. It's great. Can I do imaginary substitutions for integration? I don't know, Isaac. Without seeing the question, if you want to send a screenshot of the question, I can take a better look at it. Let me try to do Odin Root's question here, which involves this is physics. This is man, mean time and proper time. This is like special relativity. Okay. Goat, I need help. Submit your screenshot, Goat, and I'll do it. Submit it to the website, and I'll do it. Add it to the queue. If you already submitted it to the forum, that's cool. It might get answered, but your best chance of it getting answered right now is put it in the queue. Okay, a K plus particle has a proper mean lifetime of that in a frame where the particle's at rest. A physicist measures the mean lifetime to be that when it moves in the lab. Okay, so it lasts longer when it's in the lab. The rest mass is equal to this. How fast is the particle moving relative to the lab? So I believe this is time dilation, right? So this is like T prime is equal to gamma T, where I believe gamma is equal to 1 over the square root of 1 minus beta squared, where beta is equal to V over C. I think. Is that how this works? Okay, so T prime is the 203, right? So this is because this is the time in the lab frame, right? Not the rest frame. Okay, cool. Thanks, Ramton. Yeah, Ramton's really good at physics. Appreciate that. So this is 203 times 10 to the minus 9. Great. And then that's equal to gamma times 12.4. Hello. Oh, Lorentz contraction. Yeah, exactly. 10 to the minus 9. Okay, so then we can solve for gamma, and then we're going to get beta. I think that's what we're going to do, right? Yeah. This is why things get weird once you go start going towards the speed of light. Don't do it. Okay. So 203 over 12.4 is equal to gamma, which is equal to 1 over the square root of 1 minus beta squared. I can do this if I had a calculator. Donde está mi calculadora? Fuck, where'd you go, calculator? Excuse me. Calculator. I know you're here somewhere. No, that is Spotify. Where are you? Oh, there you are. King, you miss me, bro. No weird stuff. Just want the king. Yo, what's up, Sohum? You're welcome. Yeah, what's up, dude? I didn't miss you, King. Or I did miss you not being here, but I didn't miss you in the chat. Okay. All right, let's go back to this question. Let me pull up the calculator. Okay, so we got to do 203 divided by 12.4, right? So it's 6. I'm gonna say just 16.4. I know you technically need to be a little bit more exact with this stuff because all the decimals count, but I'm just being lazy. Okay, 1 over the square root of 1 minus beta squared. So then the trick to get to beta here is square both sides, right? And then invert it, right? and then flip. So this is the same thing as over 1. So then we want to flip. So I'm going to get 1 over 16.4. Yeah, if you post the study guide, Mo, that can help me out. Yeah, for sure. They didn't give you any practice questions. I hate teachers that do that. They just give you a study guide, but they don't tell you any fucking questions to do. Like, what? All right, so then beta squared is equal to 1 minus 1 over 16.4 squared. Right? So, in our calculator, we do 1 minus 1 over this thing squared, which equals that, and then we can square root it. Oh, so this is very close to the speed of light. Cool, 0.99813. All right, so beta is equal to 0.99813. So you could say velocity is equal to 0.99813 times the speed of light. So 99.8% of the speed of light. That's really fast. Really, really fast. Okay. All right, that's part A. What are its rest, kinetic, and total energies in the lab frame reference? Rest energy, I think, is just MC squared, right? Is that right? Wait, I need all this stuff. Okay. Rest energy. So that means it's not moving, right? And that's just E is equal to MC squared. Okay, so in that case, it's whatever that mass is, 8.8 times 10 to the minus 28. And then you need to multiply that by C squared, which is 3 times 10 to the 8. So here, I'm gonna leave these as numbers. You can just put it in your calculator later. The kinetic. Ooh, okay. So kinetic energy is different from the rest energy, right? Okay, so rest energy is equal to kinetic energy, or here, let's call this like E naught. So rest energy is equal to kinetic energy plus, like, what are they calling it? Isn't the rest energy the total energy? No? Or no, I have this backwards. Sorry. Okay. E total is equal to E naught. So this is the energy when it's at rest plus the energy when it's not at rest. So like the kinetic energy, I think. Yeah. Okay. And then E, so this is like relativistic. Textbook questions count as that. Yeah, those do count. Yeah, textbook questions are great. I never took any finance classes, no. I probably should have, honestly. Okay, relativistic energy. Anytime you need, like, relativistic things in physics, just fucking slap a gamma on it, or, like, divide by gamma. So this is, gamma MC squared, right? Is equal to... Oh, and this is just gamma E naught. Oh, okay, cool. This is gamma E naught is equal to E naught plus K. Okay. Okay, so I think we already answered part of the things here. Total energy. So, okay. E total is equal to this, which is equal to, what was our gamma? 16? 16.4. Yeah. So, this is 16.4 times all this. Do you have any studying tips that helped you learn so much math? Perseverance and practice, man. That's, yeah. Number one thing for getting good at math, because math is all pattern recognition, is seeing a lot of patterns, like seeing a lot of questions. It's the same way you get good at chess, right? Sure, there are like general moves and stuff you can study in chess, but I think the requirements to be a grandmaster in chess is really just you need to play like 10,000 hours. Because once you've seen that many games, once you've seen that many math problems, everything kind of looks the same, and you know how to solve them. What's up, Nibs? Calculator, Spotify, same thing, yeah. Okay, so this is E total. Okay, this is E total. And then that means the kinetic energy is equal to E total minus E naught. Okay, this is very cool. So this is just equal to this part. And then it's gamma minus 1. Right? Because this is gamma E naught. And this is minus E naught. So this is E naught gamma minus 1. Cool? Nice. Okay, I'll let you plug in the numbers for it, but I think that's all of them. Sick. Okay, cool. Good question. I appreciate some light special relativity to start off our Tuesday. Is gamma the same thing as gamma ray? Yeah, no, gamma's just a Greek character that, in that case, we use to signify relativistic things. It signifies either a dilation or a contraction factor. So what that means is like things either get longer or they get shorter. In this case, like time gets longer when you start going to the speed of light, and lengths get shorter. And the factor by which they get longer or shorter is that factor gamma. It just comes up all the time. And all the space. Alright, good question. H. Funny snake. Let's add it in. Yeah. There are a lot of things. You learn all the things though, guys. It's okay. Alright, next question is from DMs Scrader. What do you got for me, dude? I love this. Yes. Here, let's go to the land of not so crazy special relativity. Bum, bum, bum. Do you think math or science is harder even though they're pretty related? I think depending on the level of science you do, you hit a certain level of math. So I think physics is probably the mathiest of the sciences. Right? Would we agree? I think physics is. I mean, maybe statistics is a little bit mathier. But I think physics uses the most math out of all the sciences. I mean, biology uses like the least. I kind of think of biology as a soft science. Even though I know it's not. Like, if you get to the higher level biology, yeah, you do start using a lot of math. But okay, an Olympic diver is competing for a medal. His height in meters above the water can be modeled by this function, where x is the time in seconds after he begins to... Yeah, discrete math's not a science. That's just math. Where x is the time in seconds after you begin the dive. Okay. Did you have to do discrete math for Mechie? I don't think so. You definitely had to do physics for Mechie, but not discrete. Write an equation that can be used to find the time it takes for the diver to reach the water. Solve that equation. Okay. So if you wanted to like make like a little graph of this, DMs, notice how this is like negative something x squared plus something x plus something, right, is equal to like the height. This is a classic parabola, and because it has a negative on it, it means it's going to do something like this. Okay. So I can just guess that the shape is going to look something like this, and that will tell me a couple things. It tells me that there must be some maximum height, which is going to be equal to the vertex. And then it also tells me it must cross the y equals 0 at probably 2 distinct points. Now, where it crosses, that depends. We're going to have to solve for that. Oh, stats at higher levels is probability theory, which isn't... Yeah, dude, but whenever people start talking about Markov chains, I start getting scared. I don't know what those things are. You're scary. Okay, the time it takes to reach the water. Okay, so when the diver reaches the water, that means h or f of x is equal to 0, right? Because his height above the water when he hits the water is 0. Ramton loves Markov chains. Okay. You can have all the Markov chains you want, dude. Those are not mine. Okay, plus 9.8x plus 14.7. Okay, so now we have to solve this. These are not nice numbers, so I can't really factor it. So unfortunately, this is something you just have to use the quadratic formula. Which, do we remember the quadratic formula? So in this case, A is equal to negative 4.9, B is equal to 9.8, and C is equal to 14.7. Right? That's just what all these coefficients are. Oh, Veritasium has a great video? Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. I'll put it on my list of things to learn. I've been doing a lot of logic lately, tutoring some clients at UCLA, and I've been learning about like flip-flops and how to build like sequential circuits and combinatorial circuits. It's really cool. I really enjoy like quote-unquote teaching this, where really I'm just learning it, but teaching it back to them. So that's my current endeavor right now, is learning circuit logic. It's really cool. All right, so you could do this. You could do negative b plus or minus the square root b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, right? This would kind of suck. Let's do it with the calculator. Calculator's even better. I like calculator. Calculator's more fun. So, assuming you get like a graphing calculator. If you don't, just do this, but I don't know, it's kind of boring. So we're going to type in the function into here. Are you a Game of Life geek? What is the Game of Life? Like, I lost the game? Like that game? Or, what game were we talking about? Gold, I am sick and you being here made me feel better. Aw. I appreciate that, Famished. I think I'm sick too, honestly. My sinuses have not been the same. Dun, 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 dun. No, you're okay. No, I do have my stream open. You're good. All right, so let's trace this. Mu equals mu naught. Ooh, yeah, that's a hypothesis testing. Niche. So this looks kind of weird. So what you can always do here is you can say zoom, and then I think you can go to like. Is it like zoom fit? Or is it zoom stat? No, that doesn't really help me, does it? Right? Yeah. I want like zoom fit maybe. One of these like will make it look better. Well, that's definitely not what I want. Okay, let's go back to like zoom standard. If I had this calculator, I'd be so happy. If you have a Windows PC, I'll give you the emulator for it. It's not very difficult. All right, we got to go to window. Okay. Whatever, I'm gonna make this like negative 3, 10, that's fine. Let's make the y minimum equal to like negative 1. Y max, let's say is equal to like 20. Wait, what? There we go. Okay, there we go. This looks better, right? Yeah, it's Wabbit Emu is what it is. Sorry, let me change my window slightly. I need even more y apparently. And then let's decrease our x max down to like 5. There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool. So this is kind of like what the graph looks like for our trajectory, all right? So let's like paste this in. Oh. No. There we go. So that's the actual graph. And then if we want to figure out when the diver reaches the water, that's when it hits the y equals 0. I don't know if it can give asymptotes. No, I don't think it has like a built-in asymptotes thing. But here's a cool thing. You can go to it. You can go to second calc here, and you can ask for the zeros. So, but you have to tell it which zeros. So left bound tells you like the leftmost point for the 0. And then this tells you the rightmost point for the 0. You're watching Dexter. Oh, nice. There you go. Okay, so you get 1x is equal to 3. Okay. So, this right here... Here, let's use different colors. Use pink. This right here is 3, 0. And then I bet the other one's negative 1. Damn it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, they're super useful, Lake, right? Okay, whatever. Let's just go from there up to here. And then, oh, the other one's at -1. Wow. Could I have seen that? You think I could have seen that already? Should I have been able to see that? That's actually quite
funny. That comes out so nice. Oh, someone got baby voice. How much are these calculators? I think in real person they're like $100, but usually not much. The emulator is free. Thank you. Oh, you know where this comes from? This is so cool. They did use nice numbers here. Here, if we want to see why this is actually really cool. So,
This is this is so cute how they did this. Okay. So watch. We had 0 was equal to -4.9 x squared plus 9.8. The TI-8040, yeah.
My man.
9x plus 14.7. Watch what happens. If I divide everything here by 4.9, or really like -4.9, this becomes 0 is equal to 1, so that's x squared. 9.8 is exactly double 4.9, so that's -2x, and then this is exactly 3 times this. So then this is -3. This you can factor. I should have seen this off the rip. Oh.
Disqualified.
Man. Sorry, guys. Anyways, so that's -3 and +1, so you get x minus 3, x plus 1. Wow, that's actually really cool. I should have noticed that. Cool. So yeah, you get 2 solutions. You get t is equal to 3 or t is equal to -1. But which one makes sense, right? I can't take you serious with the baby voice. Well, you bought it. So the domain that makes sense is you would say t is greater than equal to 0, because you can't really have negative time. Nice. Okay, cool. Good question, DMs. That was fun. Mark that as done. And then let's throw it in. Next question. Who we got coming up next? Not Laplace transforms. Sibley, you're next. Ooh. Looks like we're doing some E and M here. E and M. Okay, a non-conducting circular disk of radius r carries a uniformly distributed electric charge q. Cool. The plate is set to be spinning with angular velocity omega about an axis perpendicular to the plate through its center. Determine its magnetic dipole moment and magnetic field at points along its axis. A distance x from the center. Does equation 28-7b apply in this case? Okay, cool. Oh, all right. So, I wonder if I can just take the shortcut for what I know. Okay, well, this is interesting. Okay, so current, right? I know that current creates magnetic fields. So if I have a current that looks like this, that's going to create a B field in this direction. Okay, well here, let me like draw this a little bit better. We'll make current red. Okay, so if you have a current in this direction, let's say I. Upload failed. Uh-oh. Why does it say upload failed? Does it give you a reason why? It should tell you why. Bing bong. I have like error codes built into it. Yeah, this will create a B field in this direction. Yes. Okay. And there's an equation for this. We do know this, right? I don't think I want to like rederive the whole thing, but it's Loop of current. Yeah, this is what I want. Yeah. Yes, this is where this comes from. But then this is what I want. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, here we go. And then it's over R. Yeah, okay. It says you're in the queue? Well, then you're good. Yeah, I see your... Yeah, so you can always check. If you go to the live queue and you click here, there's your question. Yeah, you're there. You're good. Okay, I'm going to assume, Sib, that we know how to do this derivation. To go from here to here. It's a cool one. I would recommend doing it. Because here's what happens. I prefer AP Physics C. AP Physics 1 and 2 is technically algebra based and kind of weird. C is the best if you have a decent teacher and you can understand some calculus. But yeah, C has the best curriculum. Okay, so the magnetic field located here. So what happens is you get B field like contributing from like all different parts here of the circle as you go around, and those all cancel out in like this direction and also in this direction. So all that's left is a BZ. Yes, you can also do that as well. This comes out of Biot-Savart is what it does. So I highly recommend you should do this derivation. It's a cool derivation. But in the end, you get this. So you get that BZ is equal to mu naught over 4 pi. And then it's 2 pi r squared I z squared plus r squared all to the 3/2. Okay. Now that's for a single ring of current, right? With a radius equal to big R. And instead of using Z, sorry, they're using X because they're using X to denote like how far down you are. Okay. But I don't have a single ring of current. What I have is I have a charged disk, which is rotating. But by the definition of current, right? So current is equal to dq dt. Anytime you have current, anytime you have charge that is moving at some amount of time, that creates current. So I think we have to do this with like linear velocity. Right, okay. So if you had... I think if you have Q times velocity, this also gives you current. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's right. Change your dq dt. But I think wait. I think I need... But I need something to cancel out the meters per second. Okay, I think this is velocity divided by 2 pi r. Yes, I'm trying to do it for a disk. Yeah, so here's what's happening, Ramton. We have a disk of some like uniform charge density. And what I'm trying to think of this as is that I have a bunch of like circles, a bunch of rings that so as this thing rotates, it creates current at like expanding rings as they go out. You're welcome, Vin. I don't know about strong induction and weak induction proofs. Maybe someone in my chat does. That sounds like kind of an advanced math thing. Yeah, so, Ramton, we're trying to do it for a disk that's rotating. So, in my mind, I think if you want dq dt, you always want, like, q over time. This is a cool thing in physics. You can derive equations based on the units. So I need like coulombs per second. So one way to get coulombs per second is to be like, okay, here's coulombs, and then I'm gonna multiply that by a velocity, which is meters per second, and then I'm gonna divide by the distance it has to go, which is meters, and that'll get me coulombs per second. And then I think what we do for Q here actually is that Q is equal to sigma 2 pi r, right? Times, and this is velocity over 2 pi r. So then these cancel. So then I think it's just sigma times velocity. Cuz this is like but it's okay, ooh, it's 2 pi r dr. Oh wow. Okay, wait. Okay. All right. Q is total charge, right? Q is total charge. And I want to know what's like the total charge in this ring that's moving. And then if I multiply that, if I divide that by the period, that will give me dq dt. And so the total charge is equal to, this is a charge, this is an area density. So, charge area density, which means this is coulombs per meter squared. So then I need to multiply it by an area. And the area I'm going to multiply it by is equal to like the circumference of the ring times the thickness of the ring. But since I'm creating like a bunch of inlaid rings as we move outwards, that's going to be sigma 2 pi r. So this is like the length, this is the length, and then the thickness of the ring is dr. Oh, that's fucking wicked. Oh shit, are we doing E&M? We are. Yeah, we're doing a rotating disc. Okay, and then here's some cool stuff here. Okay, so this is Q total. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply that by 1 over the period. Right? I'm going to divide that by the period. Yeah, Brigit. Yeah, exactly, Femvox. I think so, right? Yeah, okay, so here's the cool thing. And then period is related in this way. So omega is equal to 2 pi f. And then so omega is equal to 2 pi over period. So period is equal to 2 pi over omega. So I think... yeah, I think current, which is really like di. Yeah, di is equal to 2 pi r sigma, and then dividing by period means like times omega over 2 pi, right? And then this is dr. Yeah, submit a screenshot and I'll do it. K12's, oh, so if you ever want to see the question, well, this is the question is what it is. But if you go to the website, K12, actualofficehours.com, and you go to the Q. Yeah, if you go, well, do I not have that open? Sorry. Yeah, go here, go to the Q, and then you can see the question that's being asked. You just click on Sibley's name, and then it comes up. Fascinating. Okay, so I think this is R. What's up, MZs? I think this is R omega sigma dr. I think I said di. Cool. All right, and so then what I want to do is I want to integrate this hot mess. Oh man. Okay, let's see. I think we do. Yeah. All right, here, let me just copy this. Yeah, it's trig substitution. So I think DBZ, Dragon Ball Z, right, is equal to blah, 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 and then this is DI. And then we're going to integrate from 0 to big R. Oh, one sec. TikTok's getting mad at me. I'm not an engineer. No, no, no. I'm a physics professor. This is 0 to big R. This is 0 to big R. Oh, okay. And then this is going to be now little r omega sigma, and then I think these are also now all little r's. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh, you're okay. R squared R omega R, and then this is dr. I might be doing this the wrong way, honestly. And then, okay, sigma. Sigma is equal to q over area, which is equal to q over pi little r squared. Okay. So actually, that actually will cancel out this. There is an x squared in the denominator. Totally correct. Thank you, Femvox. Yep, that's an x squared. This is such a fun question. Okay. So 0 to r. Let's pull out some stuff we don't need. So mu naught over 4 pi. And then we're going to get rid of this pi r squared. Oh, Sib? Oh, it's okay. Yeah, just watch it, and then if things don't make sense, like, ask me. Pi r squared. And then this is 2 r omega q dr over x squared plus r squared to the 3/2. This is actually a beautiful integral, right? Right, Fem? Because I have literally u du, basically. So nice, actually. Fuck. I don't think it should work out this nicely. I must be doing something wrong. This is like the imposter syndrome I'm getting doing calculus. I'm like, no. There's no way it can be this easy, dude. It can't. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way it can work out this nicely. Okay. All right. So, u is equal to x squared plus r squared. So du is equal to 2r dr, which, bada bing, that was already here. Yeah, I can definitely do a cone-related rates, and I actually have I have a video literally on that question if you want it. This is E&M, but it involves some Calc 2, maybe. I don't know if it's Calc 3. Yeah, so here's the trick here. So sigma is charge density, area density, which is q over area, right? And so that's q over 4 pi r squared, q over pi r squared. So that's going to cancel out this one with this. And then it's a classic u sub. I'm not going to write my bounds for now, but whatever. So 2r dr. So I get omega, or let's pull omega q out as well, right? I don't need omega or q in here. What's omega and q fucking chilling around? Here, omega q. Okay, so then we just have du over u to the 3/2. What difficulty was this question? Probably like a 7. I think it's like a level 7 question. Okay, so then integrating this, that's u to the negative 1/2, but then flipped. So I get omega u naught q over 4 pi. And then this is divided by 1/2, right? So it's negative 2 u to the negative 1/2. And so that's cool. So that's x squared plus r squared to the 1/2, evaluated from 0 to r. I am adding the exponent, right? So u to the minus 3/2 goes up by 1 to u to the negative 1/2, but then you divide by that. So divided by negative 1/2 is multiplying by negative 2. Yeah, it's negative. You're good. Okay, cool. All right, so then I think we're basically done. So, okay, so negative 2 omega mu naught q all over 4 pi. And then we're going to get 1 over the square root of x squared plus big R squared minus 1 over the square root of x squared. So 1 over x. And this should make sense, right? Yeah, because this is a negative, and then this is bigger than this. So positive eventually. And yeah, always sanity check, right? I want my B field to point in the positive z direction. Okay, fuck. I think that's it. I think this is it. I want to say this is it. You can cancel like a 2 there or something. This looks exactly like... Yeah, this is actually a really fun problem. I'm going to throw it into ChatGPT. I just want to see what chat does. It probably knows how to do this one. I'm gonna actually put it on the legacy model. It should know how to do this one. Sorry, Sid. This was a very cool application of... And I don't care about the dipole moment. I'm just figuring out the B field. On top of derivatives and omegas with angles of forces, I was Mr. Fantastic type. You can be Mr. Fantastic, Mel. It's okay. All right, whatever. Show me. Well, this is cheating, dude. What? Man, they did it so much simpler. I like my solution better. They did r dot j, and then j is omega cross r. Surface current, dude? What's all this shit? Get out of here. Get out of here. No, they're good for like... I'm just like verifying what they're doing. Are we trying to find the electric field? Okay, whatever. They got r to the third over x to the third. Is that what I got? Did I at least get the same units? Not really. Yeah. Alright, you're all good. Yeah, I think that's the solution for it. Thank you so much. I watched again, and we'll definitely message you about the other question you helped me with. Linear algebra made no sense. Okay, awesome. Yeah, thanks, Sid. Alright, cool. Good question. I think what I did is right. It seems that there's an easier way to do it, but I kind of like the way I did it, because I think there's some fun intuition there. And yeah, if x is much greater than r, then you could basically get rid of that. Oh, and then you would get the answer 0. Yeah, well, does that make sense? Electric field should be 0. Yeah, exactly. You should try it. You should always try it. Okay, cool. Good question. Let's mark that as done for Sib. Done for Sib. Got 9 questions in the queue so far. And then I'm going to download this. One minus... Yeah, exactly, right? Is 0. Yeah, the B field should be 0, right? That's what I thought. Totally agree. This was physics. Yeah, this was E&M physics, definitely. This was E&M physics. Okay, so the next one comes from Calc 1. He wants me to do the limit definition of a derivative to figure out this. There are people that do electrical engineering, definitely. I do a little bit of electrical engineering, but we have other people in my chat and also part of my Discord group that are heavy AEE people that could probably help. I'm gonna wish you luck, Mel, dude. I do. All right, let's try to do this. F equals secant of x. Find the derivative using the limits definition. Okay, well, here's what the limits definition says. Also, wait, who was asking about the cone? So, someone was asking about related rates in a cone. Yeah, that's the Expos H one. So if you go here to my YouTube, I literally have the question here. This is how you do related rates. This is how you do related rates with the cone. And it involves like similar triangles and stuff. So yeah, just type in related rates in my YouTube here. We just hit 10K yesterday, by the way. Super hyped about that. And you'll see it. I do know rotational motion for sure. I also have videos on rotational motion if you want those as well. All right, limit definition of a derivative. So f prime of x is equal to the limit as h approaches 0 of f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. This is basically the glorified like equation for the slope of a line, but you're just finding the slope between 2 points that are very close to each other. That's what this means. It's kind of like y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, where h in this case is x2 minus x1, and then this is like f of x plus h. This is f of x. Yeah. I have a video on that as well. If you want to look at like why this makes sense, I have like a whole animation on it. It's pretty cool. Okay. Okay. So f of x is equal to secant of x. So then f of x plus h is equal to secant of x plus h. Okay. I'm going to have to expand that somehow at some point. Let me get my trig identities. Trig identities. Can you explain the time value of money topics? Yeah. What's the time? What the time value of money? Money is time. Time is money for sure. Okay, because I think I need these. But we're gonna use one of these. I'm gonna write secant as one over cosine. $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow. That is true. Inflation do be hitting. Okay. All right. Cosecant is the same thing as 1 over, secant is the same as 1 over cosine of x. And then this is also going to be 1 over cosine of x plus h. Okay. So I'm going to get 1 over cosine x plus h minus 1 over cosine of x all over h. And then we take the limit as h approaches 0. I can help you out with grade 2 homework. Just submit a screenshot. I'll do it. I do one-on-one tutoring, but it's really expensive. So the best way for you to get help is here where it's free. We're gonna use this identity. I think it'll come in handy. Yeah. Because if I were to figure this out, right? If we were to just plug in h equals 0, I get 1 over cosine of x minus 1 over... This would be 0, and then this would be 0, and 0 over 0 is bad. You just go to actualofficehours.com, upload your screenshot, and hit upload, and it'll submit it. Yeah, you got it. It's this website right here. Just drop your screenshot in, and then hit upload. And you should see it pop up here in the queue. This is like the queue that comes up. Canceling them is the hard part. I agree, Darth Gonk the Wise. I think I want to like turn this into this. Someone tell me if I'm going the wrong way. I think I'm doing the okay. Okay. All right, let's make them have common denominators first, right? That's usually a trick. We only want these to have common denominators. I'm going to multiply this by cosine of x over cosine of x. Yeah, I think so as well. And then I'm going to multiply this by cosine of x plus h over cosine of x plus h. So what I end up getting is cosine of x minus cosine of x plus h all over cosine x plus h, and then this is all still over h. So dividing by h is actually kind of nice. Means we're just gonna put h here. What are your requests? I don't see your requests. Also, your username is blank, dude. I can't fucking read your name. Why do you have a blank name? All right, so from this rule, okay, cosine of x plus h is equal to cosine x. I can graph rational functions for sure, dude. Did you submit a screenshot? Submit a screenshot of what your question is. I'll do it. I also have a video on it of graphing rational functions. And then this is minus sine of x plus h. Right? We're going to use this to, like, fill this shit up. And I think something nice is going to happen. Okay. So this gives me cosine of x minus cosine x plus h plus sine x. How do you submit your screenshot? You go to the website that's linked there. Actualofficehours.com. Just go to that website. It's really easy. Drag and drop. I know you guys can figure it out. You're smart. All right, cosine x, and then it's this fucking garbage, dude. Wow. I think we're gonna see something fun happen. I say fun with like a light term here. Yeah, I can do cis notation. Cosine plus I sine. Is that what that is? Okay, does this make anything nicer? Maybe not. I forgot to split the x plus h. Oh, I did. Oh. Oh my god. Thank you. Yeah, dude, I totally fucked up. Sorry, this is not cosine x plus h. It's cosine h. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. I really appreciate you calling me out on that. That's so wrong. Yeah, I was like, wait, what the fuck's going on here? Okay, good. Thank you. I make mistakes too. I'm a human. It's only a mistake if you do it twice. Otherwise, it's a learning experience. That's what I say. All right, cosine x. All right. There we go. This. So this is minus and this is plus. Right? And then this is h cosine x times all this again. Okay. Oh, and then the limits are doable. Yes, thank you, Darth Gonk. Thank you for being wise and teaching people how to read directions. I swear. You can rewrite as two fractions. The first with 1 minus cosine h over h. You can't access it. Why can't you access it? It's a simple website. Unless you're in like China or something. Maybe they're firewalling it. Okay. I just want to see if this turns out to be something nice. If I carry this in. Oh, you think I can use cosine A minus cosine B is negative 2 sine A over B plus 2 over sine A minus 2. Oh, is my SSL disabled? Sorry, one sec. Actually, let me check that. Sorry. No, it says it's secure. Yeah, it should be okay. If it says something like dangerous website, just like click like no, like please go through. Don't worry, I won't steal your information. Okay, so this is h and this is cosine squared x cosine h minus sine x cosine x sine h. Yeah, just proceed to the website. Don't worry about it. It should work though. I mean, I thought I renewed my SSL certificate on it. Don't worry, proceeds to steal info. I'm not gonna do it to you. Don't worry. Okay. Mother of Christ, how do we do this? I'm tempted that this is something. You didn't expand the denominator? I do need to earn my money somehow, yeah. Yeah, the rent ain't free, dude. You didn't expand the denominator. Yes. Oh, okay. Cam says when you plug it back in, it should be 2 sine x plus h plus x over 2 sine x plus h minus x over 2. Okay, one sec. So let's take Femvox advice. I think I'm gonna start using Femvox. Femvox, are you just gonna leave this? You're gonna leave this right here? I think this is what Femvox is saying to do. And then I think you're saying pull a cosine x out of these two. So you get cosine x 1 minus cosine h plus sine x sine h. And then that's all over this. Okay, so this we used still. Okay. And I hate how it looks like Kosh right now. Okay, so then you want to split this into, like, this is a fraction and this is a fraction. Okay. So I get this. Let's just check cosine h. Over this. Okay, and then plus oh, this is actually, well, wait, where's the h gonna come out though, Fem? Sine x sine h. Because I still need this to do something. I think you assume this is 1. What's going on, JC says? We're doing the limit definition of secant of x as a derivative. So I started doing it this way. Defining f of x plus h. Yes, I agree with those. Yeah, okay. So wait, here's what happens. This cancels, and I get 1 over the cosine of x plus h. And then it's 1 minus cosine of h over h, right? And this is all limit as h approaches 0. Okay, and then this is plus sine of h over h times, what's that? Tangent of x over cosine of x plus h. Now, this is where things are tricky, right? I guess this is okay, because this is 1 over 1. So, and then this limit is well known. I agree with that. Trig limits. What's the best way to study for calculus? Practice. Practice. I always tell people practice. It's like, have you ever heard the joke where someone goes to a guy up in New York, says, how do you get to Juilliard? Like, I'm looking to get to Juilliard. How do I get to Juilliard? The guy's like, practice. It is a special limit. I agree. So, this right here is this. I guess it's negative though, right? Okay, so this is equal to 0. Yeah, did they have special limits during the limit well, that's the question. Are we allowed to use that? I don't know. I guess I could go back and prove that. But then this right here is this one, and that's equal to 1. So, but look what you get. So you get 1 over cosine of x plus 0. And then that's plus tangent of x over cosine of x. Okay, which is cool. So watch. This is actually really cool. So this is secant, right? Plus, but the first term cancels. Oh, this is 0. Yeah, sorry, this whole thing goes away. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, this is 0. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I was like, wait, isn't it supposed to be secant tan? And it is. Because this is sine over cosine of x times 1 over cosine. Cool. Uh-huh. Oh, actually, no, I could just leave it. Sorry. I don't even know why I'm doing this. This is what I want to say. And then this is secant x, tangent x. Yes. Okay. And that makes sense, because we know the derivative of secant is secant tan. Okay, cool. Nice. There we go. What a heater. Why is tangent over cosine secant? So it's not. Sorry. So yeah, what I did here is, sorry, tangent, I separated this out times 1 over cosine. And then 1 over cosine is secant. So actually, I should have written it this way, sorry. Tangent of x times secant of x. Because cosine is, 1 over cosine is secant. Does that make sense, Nathan? Yeah, questionable if you're allowed to use this. That's questionable. Can you solve the Riemann hypothesis? No, dude, what? That's when everyone tells me, like, solve the Collatz conjecture or something, I'm like, go home, dude. Sorry, Jarkeezy, was this yours then? Jarkeezy? You said Calc 1 in your name. Oh, amplitude and period. Yeah. Yeah, I have graphs on that as well. I have videos on that. Let me show you where they are. Okay, this was Jarkeezy's question. Nice. Next one is yours, is it? All right, we'll see. What did Michael say? Can you do PChem? So I can't do PChem, but we have another awesome streamer who can. His name's Joseph. So Michael, if you want to submit the question to our website anyways, it'll get forwarded to Joseph, who, if he's still awake, he can work on it during the stream right now and then show you the answer in a bit. Or if not, you can watch his stream, I think, like tomorrow or something. Yes, there you go, JC. Yeah, he says hi in the chat. JC can do probably PChem. He can do OChem for sure. Maybe he can do PChem. Why does the plus C not matter in integrating factors in linear differential equations? Good question. I think it does matter, actually. Plus C definitely comes up. JC says he can do any chem. He's the CEO of chemistry. He's the chemistry god in our Discord. Yeah, so by the way, yeah, if you're just finding us for the first time and you want to submit a question for us to go through, the best way to do that is at this website, www.actualofficehours.com. Just drag and drop your image in, put like a username or something, hit upload, it'll get put into the queue. And if you want to see the solution for it, make sure to join our Discord. Click join our Discord, and that's where you can see all the answers that we do. So next one is LOL. Oh dear, LOL. Is this you, Jade? What are you doing to me? What's my least favorite math topic? Probably this. What is this, Jade? What did you give me, dude? What is this? Jade Gamer, what is this? Alpha is all real numbers. Beta is greater than 0. Sketch f of x and show it's a PDF. You did question 1 to this one? Yeah, can you send it? The fuck is this, bro? Skip this shit. I think this is probably stats. or like probability. Oh, here, yeah, let me put it into, sorry, let me put it into the Discord. Give me 1 second there. I love when the questions like like lol. Okay, it's in there. I mean, just right off the bat, so f of x has to be, so f of x is 0 if it's outside these bounds. A minus, so if it's less than a minus b, we don't have it. And if it's greater than a plus b, it's equal to 0. But in between a minus b and a plus b, so let's say this, for instance, is a minus b, and then this is equal to a plus b. It's equal to 1 minus the absolute value of x minus a over b. Oh, dude, why? I don't know. This is some funny ass looking PDF. It's a tent shape. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I mean, this looks like 1 minus x. But then it's moved over by alpha, right? But then it's divided by beta. Like, what does the divide by beta do? That like shortens it. If I wanted to show it's a PDF, I think all I have to show is that the integral of f of x from a minus b to a plus b is equal to 1. Right? Is that all I have to do to show that it's a PDF? What type of math is this? I don't know what type of math this is. I feel like this is statistics, but like advanced statistics. Some advanced ass statistics. Yeah, the height is 1 over beta at the midpoint. Okay, so the midpoint. Okay, wait. Yeah, so midpoint is equal to like this plus this divided by 2. So it's a minus b plus a plus b all over 2. Right? So this. Cool. So the midpoint's at a. Yeah? So this is a. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Statistical inference and modeling. And then, yeah, what's the height there, right? So when x is equal to a, you get the height is 1 over b. Okay, so if this height here is equal to 1 over b, but then this length here is equal to b. Oh, very cool, actually. Oh, this is pretty fucking cool, honestly. All right, this is all right, or whatever. I think once you get the graph of it, it's not bad. So 1/2, the base is 2b times the height 1 over b. Oh, cool. B over b, which is equal to 1. Okay, cool. So it is a PDF. We agree. Let's see. Joseph's already done some stuff for this. So Joseph did actually like a full integral. Yeah, I could do a pulley system question if you submit it. So this is what Joseph did. So Joseph did like the full integral. 1 minus t dt over beta ic, and then so you're just shifting everything over is what you're doing, right? Okay, so it's, and because it's symmetric, very cool. You do 2 times 0 to b. Actualofficehours.com. Right there, that website. That's how you submit questions. Okay, so then you actually integrated it. Wow, you went the full thing. Yeah, so it's a PDF. Nice. Okay, I agree with that. That's cool. CDF. So the CDF is the integral from like, it's like a running tab, right? So fx of x is like the integral from like 0 to x of the PDF. So I think it's like little f x dx, right? Which I think Joseph did as well. It's one of those S curves. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's so like the CDF. I like to think is like a running total. Yeah. Okay. Except you're going from negative beta to x minus a. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like this. It's one of those integral. It actually looks like an integral, though. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. All right, so this is the running total. Thank you, Michael. We'll take a look at it. Okay. And then, sorry, so what's the median then? How do you figure out the median from the CDF? I didn't bother triangling. You didn't want a triangle? We love triangles, though. Oh, it's the 50th percentile. Oh, very cool. Oh, so you're just setting f of x equal to 1/2? Very cool. Okay, that's dope. Yeah, okay, cool, 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 cool. Okay, so then this cancels, this cancels. So what? You get x is equal to alpha? How does that come out of that? Yeah. Nice, Dad. All right, cool. Thank you. Okay, and then expectation value. Expectation value is just probability times x, right? Which you just ended up saying was just equal to alpha. Is that because it's symmetric? So expectation value is basically like the mean, is basically the mean, which is equal to the median if your distribution is symmetric. And then the variance, oh yeah, it's kind of, yeah, good. Yes. Thanks for the heart.
Bing, bing, bang.
Join my fan club. And then this is what you got for the variance. Oh, why is it pulling up my, I don't need my LinkedIn coming up. Yeah. And then, correct me if I'm wrong for variance, but I think variance, like v of x is equal to expectation value of x squared minus expectation value of x squared. Is this variance? I might have the opposite way around. Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Nice.
My man.
So I think that's what he did here. Because the expectation value is equal to alpha. Where's it? How did I learn all this? Oh, I took a lot of classes. Okay, cool. All right, that's the first things that we have. Oh wow, the queue is up to 15 questions. Okay, JD Gamer. I'm gonna move forward just so I don't spend too much time on everything. But this is a cool question. I liked it for sure. If people have time, like if JC or whatnot wants to spend some more time, maybe during his stream, for instance, he can maybe do question 2 and question 3. I'm a math major. I want to know how to retain all this info. Just keep doing stuff. And honestly, like, I remembered bits and pieces of this, but JC's the real champ for like going through and doing the math on it. Okay, cool. All right, nice question. Yeah, you're very welcome, Jaden. Yeah, check it out. I'm pretty sure you're in our Discord, right? So if you go to our Discord, Joseph here under lol, because you put lol as your username, has put up the write-up for it. And I agree with it. It's cool. Feel free. Again, the conversation doesn't have to end here. So if you have more questions about what went on and, like, you know, I don't know, maybe you're trying to work through it and you say, ooh, that step doesn't make sense. You can use that forum to post a follow-up question on it, and someone will probably answer it, which is great.
That's dope.
Okay, unknown, next question. Great, yes, this is amplitudes and stuff, I think. Okay. Alright, let's see. Okay. Snow began to fall during the morning of February 2nd and continued steadily into the afternoon. At noon, a snowplow began removing the snow from the road at a constant rate. The plow traveled 6 kilometers from noon to 1 p.m., but only 3 kilometers from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. When did the snow begin to fall? Hint, to get started, let t be the time measured in hours afternoon. Let x of t be the distance traveled, time t. The speed of the plow is dx/dt. B is the number of hours before noon that it began to snow. Find an expression for the height of the snow at time t. during the morning. The classic snowplow. Dude, what's the classic snowplow? Dude, what is a classic snowplow? What? Sorry, I have to understand. We don't get snow in Los Angeles, and I grew up in Houston. Doesn't really snow either. So doesn't the snow keep falling as the snowplow's moving though? Nice. I'm currently doing homework on rings and fields, which Zach helped me with. Awesome. And you have stat stuff. Wow, Jaded, you got a lot going on in your life, but I'm glad you're getting help from the different streamers in our community. Getting help is like the #1 way to success. Derive the Laplacian in spherical coordinates. You know it's going to be hard when one sentence is weeks of homework. Oh, fuck, dude.
Disqualified.
All right. I'm trying to understand what's happening here. Like, because once the snowplow travels, doesn't the snow just like keep falling on the fucking road? The rate of removal in meters cubed per hour. Okay, what the hell is this question, dude? This is like a related rates question from hell. Okay. The assumption is that the snowplow removes snow at a constant rate, meters cubed per hour, sure. But like, how wide is the snowplow? How tall is the snowplow? Don't I need... I mean, meters cubed tells me I need a volume. And also, snow is still falling, right, as I'm moving the snowplow. This is what I get confused with, right? Okay, so say this is the snowplow, right? Once the snowplow has, like, cleared out a certain amount of snow, isn't there more snow falling behind it? Assume the area of the plow's blade is 1 meter. Where do they say that? They don't say that anymore. This is a pretty trash question. We don't worry about the snow behind us. That's the next guy's job. Yo, what's up, Justin? How's it going, dude?
I'm a fucking headache and a half.
Yeah, I had a migraine this morning too, dude. I was in pain for sure. Let's see how many more questions. We got so many questions coming up today. Holy shit.
Yo, I'm actually not even gonna hold you. I might actually submit one for once. It's a fucking miracle, right?
Yeah, for sure. Snag. You know how to snag,
Actually,
dude.
let me. I gotta check, but
Assume a spherical plow. God damn. Okay. All right, so snow removed. All right, okay. Rate of removal. Okay, so snow removed. I assume is equal to R times distance times T, right? And yeah, we'll assume the other stuff's like 1 meters, right? Someone says 6'7". No, dude. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh no! Oh no! No!
Also, I think we assume the snow falls with a volume rate, right? Quick question. Could you do stuff like phase portraits, bifurcation analysis? I cannot. I do not know those. Ask Zach. Zach probably knows how to do that. That sounds like advanced statistics. Zach did a decent amount of statistics. I can do like Z-tests and T-tests. Okay. Snow there. Let's just say is equal to K. And then that's like T plus B. Oh, chaotic. Ramton says he can do bifurcation as well. Oh, I should give Ramton the stats gods roll. Let me give Ramton the stats gods roll. I forgot Ramton's really good with stats. Okay, snow present is K of T plus B. Right? And then dk dt is like the rate of snowfall. This plus B is the time before the time it started snowing. Before noon. Yeah, Jaded. So if you want to go to our Discord, and just post it in homework help, and then you can, like tag me or, yeah, tag me, and then I'll tag the stats gods for you. Okay. And I assume that the snowplow doesn't move forward until it's removed all of the snow that's there. Okay. So, all right, dxdt for the snowplow. So this is for the plow. So for the plow, dxdt, this is the movement. That's going to be proportional to the amount of snow there, or some rate, right? Yeah, okay. That's gonna be equal to the rate divided by the amount of snow that's present, which is just, let's just say K, right? K of like T plus B. Or K times T plus B. Ah, okay. Wait. Yes. Yes, okay. I think I got this. Okay. Okay. So then if we integrate this, so let's like move this over here. So dx is equal to r over k t plus b dt. Integrate. And we know that from x is equal to from 0 to 1, it has to be equal to 6. So 0 to 1, wait, so from 0 to 1, the distance has to go 6 kilometers, right? Oh, okay, very, very cool. Okay. So this is 6. So this is x. So 6 plus c is equal to, and then this is going to be r over k ln of t plus b from 0 to 1. So that's equal to r over k ln of 1 plus b over b. Right? Ln of this minus ln of this is ln of this divided by this. Okay. So 6 plus c is equal to that. Aha. But then also, we know from 1 to 2 that it only did 3. Okay. So 3 plus c is equal to r over k. And then this would be the ln from 1 to 2. So that's going to be 2 plus b over 1 plus b, right? Okay. Ooh, okay. So I think I can solve for C here, and then we can get B, right? Free Sudan. Ugh. One sec. Sorry, dude. The math is here forever, dude. The math is here forever. Oh, actually, wait, but these are definite integrals. We don't have C anymore. Sorry, I fucked up. We don't have this anymore. There we go. I don't need C. Perfect. Wait. Okay, wait. I think I got this. I think I got it. Okay. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. Let's do equation 1 divided by equation 2. That's 6 over 3 is equal to ln of 1 plus b over b divided by ln of 2 plus b over 1 plus b. Right? Because these cancel. Oh, ooh, daddy. I think we got this. So 2 ln of 2 plus b over 1 plus b is equal to ln 1 plus b over b. Whatever. Let's put this as an exponent. Let's e to the. So I get 2 plus b over 1 plus b squared is equal to 1 plus b over b. Alright, well, this just kind of sucks. This is just a messy thing to solve. Or... yeah, I think I just have to do it. Okay, so this is 4 plus... This is disgusting. I know. Any stream extension? Yeah, I can probably do another 30 minutes. Let me do that. Because, yeah, I've got 15 questions in the queue. Yeah, let me extend today's... I can. I think my next student isn't until 8. So here. There you go. I will extend a little bit more time. Okay. There you go. More time will be on the clock. Oh, man. Dude. Okay. I really don't like the squaring. Let's make this nicer. Let me do this like to the 1/2. I can awesome sauce. Submit a question. I'll do it. Let me do 2 divided by 1. Because then it'll be to the 1/2 power. And then we just have like... So, here. 1/2, right? Because now this is 3 over 6 is equal to... This requires like an intimate knowledge of snowplows, which I'm not sure many people know like what a snowplow even is. Okay, there we go. So then 1/2 ln of 1 plus b over b is equal to ln of 2 plus b over 1 plus b, right? So then you get 1 plus b over b to the 1/2 is equal to 2 plus b over 1 plus b. I think that's QV equals 1/2 MB squared. Submit a screenshot though, I can get to it better. Oh, we're gonna get the same thing here. It actually doesn't make anything any simpler. Okay. Okay, so 1 plus b over b is equal to 4 plus 4b plus b squared over 1 plus 2b plus b squared. Oh, but murder me, dude. Thank you. Oh, send out Michael's. Which one is it? Michael. Question 13. Okay, one second. Let me throw it out. Okay, should be out. Oh, ew. Okay, at this point, I'm just going to use a numerical solver. I'm not doing this, dude. This sucks.
Oh no! Oh no! No, 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 no.
I just don't want to solve this. Why did you separate the logarithms by subtracting the numerator and denominator and then numerator and then e-ing? Because I think you get the same effect, no? I think I have to square everything eventually. I think I see what you're saying. You're saying, like, what if I subtract these? Maybe. You got auto-modded? Why? Wait, what? Wait, why? You should not be auto-modded. Here, let me just give you I'll give you mod status, so it should like, there you go. You have perms, it shouldn't auto mod you. Oh, that one. Oh, this one you got auto modded. Oh, okay. There you go. Actually, okay. I don't need to get that. Here, let me make you, JC, let me just make you a mod in my Twitch. How do I make you mod? Mod. There you go. Right, now you are mod. You should be able to do whatever you want. Yeah. Okay, let's take. I come from Math Day for the community. What's up? I need help. Sorry. All right, we're gonna see if we could make this nicer. All right, ln 1/2 ln of 1 plus b minus 1/2 ln of b is equal to ln of 2 plus b minus ln of 1 plus b. I don't know if this makes this really any better, because yeah, I can group this. So now this is 3/2 ln of 1 plus b minus 1/2 ln of b. Oh, it was fucking StatMech? Okay. Minus ln of 2 plus b is equal to 0. And then what, you wanted to e to the on all these? So what is that? That's like 1 plus b to the 3/2 times literally puts the exponents as negative. Yeah. But then it's times, right? So e to the all this, right, is e to the this times e to the this times e to the this. So maybe it makes it kind of nicer. B to the negative 1/2. And then this is 2 plus b to the negative 1/2. All equal to 0. Isn't that what that does? Alright, so this is just to the negative 1, sorry, right? Is equal to 1. Oh shit, it's equal to 1 though. Oh. Man, that's so gross. Okay, whatever. Here, I'm gonna say solve for b. Okay, cool.
That's dope.
Exercise for the reader, solve for b. I just don't want to do it. The algebra sucks. Okay. You use a numerical calculator for that, or Wolfram Alpha. That's terrible. The algebra. Yeah, that's garbage algebra. Exactly right. Yeah. That's just your teacher just hates you. Yeah. I don't need to spend time on the stream showing how shitty algebra can get. But if you still want it, does anyone know if 1130 was right? That would mean that B is equal to what? B would be equal to 0.5 then? Right? Because it was how many hours before? Right? And before noon? So if B equals 1/2 works for this, which I don't think it does, then yes. Here, I think we can just tell ChatGPT just to do this. Let me just tell ChatGPT to solve for B. Or here, solve for B. Just because it's just like such messy expansion. All right, Fem, I'll let you know what comes up from that. All right, next question is from Goat. Ooh. Currents. This looks fun. Can I do what? Can I do SO? What's SO? SO what? Still thinking. Dude, what? Still thinking? There, no, that should be 2. Why does it think... Those are not Z's. Those are very much 2's. It's a 2, not a Z. Oh, completing the square. Yeah, I have videos on completing the square, by the way, too. If you want to look, on my TikTok, I think they're there. I do not know why TikTok doesn't want to load today. But if you go to my page, I have a video literally titled like completing the square. Okay, let's see if ChatGPT actually does this. It's like fucking up the LaTeX though. Okay, there we go. Cool. All right. Fem, apparently the answer is 0.618. So, yeah, around 11:30. Yeah, half an hour. Here, and I'll put this in with the chat. Yeah, you're welcome, Manix. It's definitely there. We did Laplace transforms earlier today, dude. You missed out, dude. I was doing Laplace transforms. Where was it? Here, we were doing Laplace transforms. It's the golden ratio. Oh, beautiful. What's up, Justin?
Oh, my mic was muted.
What's up?
Nothing much. So
That game-
what happened with that last question, mods?
That last question was just Garbaggio, dude. I mean, the algebra was Garbaggio. I don't know why ChatGPT takes so long
Garbaggio.
to fucking give me a
Because it's
link,
doing
though.
2 responses, bruh. You have 2
Dude, I'm just-
responses going. You gotta make sure it doesn't do
There
the
we go.
version.
There we go. Copy link. That's what I needed. So B equals 0.618. So around 11:30-ish. Dope stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright,
That's dope.
That's dope. Okay, what the fuck's going on here?
Looks like some electrical current shit.
It does look like some currents for sure. Wait, this is like all in parallel. This is in parallel, and then this is in series with this, but then this all is in parallel with this. I think it's around 11:30. Okay. Okay. This is painful, but sure. Let's get R123, which is them all in parallel. I want to like group this all into like one resistor. Go. I think it's kind of what I want to do. I'm gonna say. So R123 is equal to 1/12 plus 1/12 plus 1/3, all to the negative 1. So that's 1/12 plus 1/12 plus 4/12. So it's 6/12. Inverted is 12 over 6. Oh, that's equal to 2. Wow, that's nice.
Good job.
It's actually really pretty. This one's probably not so pretty. So R45 is equal to 1 over 9 plus 1 over 6, all to the negative 1. What is that? 2 over 18 plus 3 over 18, 5 over 18. 18 over 5. Oh, you're right, kiloohms. Yeah, my bad. Whatever, just put 1,000 after everything. Don't play with me in a circuit got a 108. Oh, nice. Well, maybe you can make sure I'm doing things correctly. All right. And then, okay. So then I need... So here's my circuit so far. So this is our battery. So I got battery. And then I got this coming down, which is R123. And then I have this, which is R45. I don't think we need nodal analysis. You tell me, go. What level of electrical engineering stuff is this class? And then here, this is like R6. So I'm gonna figure out what these are. Right, so we can do R456, which is equal to R45 plus R6, because they're in series. I'm just trying to get R-tote, because once I have R-tote, I have V-tote, and then I can get I-tote, right? Okay, so that's equal to 18 fifths. What is that? 3 and 3/5? So 3.6. Oh, plus 10.4. Ooh,
That's dope.
it's a nice number. That's 14 kiloohms. Yeah. Finally, time to get a watch. Ooh, yeah, we're doing electrical questions. Welcome. We are doing electrical questions. Nice.
Hey, where do I submit the questions again?
Actualofficehours.com.
All right.
Bum, 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 bum. Yeah. It's just a combination of circuits. I think so. Okay, so then my final thing is just to do these two in parallel.
My school blocked the link. Are we dead ass?
Really? Are you at school right now?
I'm on my school computer. That's how I was getting the question I was gonna send you.
Oh. Well, send it to yourself in Discord and then just go on your phone and submit it.
No, I have another browser that bypasses like everything from my school, so I'm chilling.
Chilling, dude. Can you teach the loop method? I keep forgetting it every 4 months. Oh, dude, what?
Oh no.
Yeah. We might use it in this one. It's just like the sum of the voltage has to be equal to 0. Okay, so final thing I need, right? So our total is going to equal to 1 over R123 plus 1 over R456, and then all to the negative 1. What was R123? 1/2. So that's 1/2 plus 1/14. So it's 7 over 14 plus 1 over 14 is 8 over 14. So that's 14 over 8 kiloohms. Ooh, orthographic isometric sketching or sectioning of them. You can try submitting it. Submit a screenshot of it, and I can try tagging someone who does engineering to see if they do it in my server. I personally don't, no. Okay, and then here's the cool thing, right? So V source is equal to I source RT. So I source is equal to V source which is 28 volts. Over 14 over 8 kilo ohms. Oh, Dev says he can do SolidWorks. Yeah. Join my Discord, you guys. If you guys want to help each other. It's just easier that way. Just got my CSWA. What is that? Sounds dope, though. Congrats on whatever that is. What? Can you also do the parametric sine and cosine equations of an AC IRC circuit? Probably not right during the stream right now, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Very advanced.
It does, yeah. That's like phasors and stuff.
The question I submitted was polynomials.
Polynomials. Yeah,
polynomials, cool. Yeah. I was out for the past 2 days, so I don't really know anything.
I can teach you about it. All right, 16 milliamps. That's IS. So IS is equal to 16 milliamps. Okay, so then if you want I2, oh man. Well, wait a minute. Okay, here's a cool thing. Whatever the voltage is across this is the same as the voltage across this and the same as the voltage across this, right? Right? This is VS as well. So we can find VS is equal to I123 times R123. So you get 28 over 2K is equal to I123. So let's do that. 28 divided by 2000. So that's 14 milliamps. So I123 is equal to 14 milliamps. And then if I want to be like kind of sneaky here, the current they draw is proportional to the resistance they have. I think, right? Or wait a minute. Wait, I actually don't need the total current. Sorry. If this voltage is coming through as VS, this is VS, this is VS, this is VS, right? Oh, very cool, actually. So VS is equal to I2 R2. Right? I think so, right? Whoa, wait. I know the voltage, because these two things are in parallel, right, boys? Or ladies, gents, right? This voltage has to be same as this and this. But then the voltage across here is also in parallel. So the voltage across R2 is the same as the voltage across the entire thing. Okay. Ah, very cool. So then 28 over 12,000 is equal to I2. Okay, so that's 2.3 milliamps. Yes, I agree. I agree, Fembox. Agree with that. And then I6. This isn't as intuitive. Okay. I know the voltage through R456, right? That's the same as this. So I know these together are going to drop 28 volts. So then I456 is equal to the 28 volts. And then it's over R456. Okay, very cool. So that's equal to 28 over 14,000. And that's equal to 2 milliamps. And then here's a cool thing. Since this and this are in series, the current through things in series is the same. So that means R6 is equal to 2 milliamps. What do I get for R total? I got 14 over 8 kiloamps. And And then so I6, I get 2 milliamps. I2, I get 2.3 milliamps. And then IS, I get 16 milliamps. Yeah, you don't have to really do nodes. Oh shit, there is a ground. Oh no. Wait, I didn't see this thing here. Oh no. Wait, does that mess up all my shit? I don't think it does. I hope it doesn't. No. You have so Sib, you 100% need to use Biosavar in order to get this expression. So you use Biosavar to figure out what like the magnetic field is in the z direction due to a line of current. And then what I did is I pretended that there were a bunch of these like stacked on top of each other, and that the current was equal to like the surface charge density times like how fast it's rotating, or like divided by the period. Is this for physics 2? I don't know. Okay. Alright, so then getting V1... Well, V1 is the same as the 28 volts, right? So that's easy. So V1 is equal to 28 volts. Here, I'm just going to start highlighting all the shit. And this is also... Okay, so these are answers... Did you need IS, by the way? You did. And then V1 is 20. And so then V5. Oh, that's the voltage through this one. Fuck. Okay, well. You know I45, which is equal to I456, is equal to 2 milliamps. So then V45 is equal to 2 milliamps times R45. That's 18 over 5 kiloohms. Yeah, V1 I got 21.8 and V5 he got 7.2. So let's see. So that times 18,000 divided by 5, 7.2. Cool. I agree with Fembox. 7.2 volts. Okay, cool. Final thing. Power delivered to the 3 kiloohm resistor. That's here. P equals IV, which is also equal to, because V equals IR is also V squared. V equals IR. So V squared over R, right? So that's just equal to 28 squared over 3K. $28 squared divided by 3,000. Why are there 10 to the 67 questions in the queue?
Disqualified.
Are there 10 to the 67? I don't think so. Answer is 12. I love how you're just gonna come straight out there with it's 12. Yeah, 261 milliwatts. Cool. Or 0.261 watts.
Nice.
Okay, there you go. All right, go. That's all of it. that's the whole thing. That's the whole shaboodle. I mean, all in all, this is a cool question, because you have to remember, like, you know, what's the same for circuits in series? What's the same for circuits in parallel? How do they share things? Yeah, I can do thermo. I do know Python. Yeah, I've coded in Python. But let me know, Goat, if that made sense, or if you have any questions about certain parts. I'm happy to go over it. For now, I'm going to post your question in our Discord. Okay, I'm in Reader. I don't know what Reader means. Oh, you're in research. Oh, that's cool. What type of research you doing? right, there you go, Goat.
I'm just submitting like all my questions. You probably see the numbered questions coming.
I do see a lot of them, dude. Okay, here. Because you've been around here, I'll let you skip the line. I'll do one of yours real quick, just because I know you've had like kind of a rough couple days. You're good. Do you need a
plus, I haven't
viddies?
done a question on office hours in like.
Yeah, we need to get you doing one for sure. Ages. Here, you want this one? This one first. Let's do this one. Which ones are polynomials?
Whatever. Yeah.
Here, I think I can
First
just honestly
question.
burn through a lot of these like really quickly. Let me just do that.
Yeah, I actually have another one about to submit. So.
Oh, is it just which
the
of these are all
fifth one.
polynomials?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, I got you.
Wait a minute. That might have been an upload to. Wait a minute. Did it re-upload the same image over and over?
No.
Hold on.
No. I have new ones. They're new.
First question. Hold on. Second question. Third. Fourth.
Yeah, I need to make a video for sketching critical points, Dragon King. I don't. That's on my
I
list.
think that's it.
Here, I'm just gonna burn through all of Justin's real quick, because they're easy. I have 5 questions.
So,
is
like,
that
I
what is that
submitted
what
five questions, so do I get 5 bond coins for the?
you get one? You get one. All right, here. Let's look at them real quick. Okay.
Holy shit.
Which expressions are polynomials? Okay. So, polynomials.
I haven't studied this at all because.
Well, okay. So, what does poly mean?
all
What does
of
poly mean? Poly means
like,
many.
Yeah, I was gonna say like it's something many. I was gonna say like many sides, but
You know what noms are? You know what the noms are?
nope.
Noms are terms.
Many terms. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Which of the following are polynomials? So. Like, oh man. Are you allowed to have square roots in polynomials?
I have no fucking clue, man.
This is such an
gonna be
interesting
for
question. This is such an interesting question. Who in my math? This is like a math definitions question. Yeah, they're technically all polynomials, right? Yeah. Like, what makes it not a polynomial? Dragoon King, submit a screenshot. I'll go through your question, and I'll help you out with it. No square root of x. Femvox says you can't have a square root of x, apparently. I think they have to have
Splitting into
integer. I think they have to have integer exponents. Wait. Coefficients can be fractions. Okay. Here's the rules. Here are the rules. So polynomials must be whole numbers. 0, 1, 2.
So 35x to the second power would be 1.
That would be correct, exactly. And it can't be negative. Okay. Yeah. So whole numbers, right? So here, this is like x to the first. This is good.
The third one wouldn't be right.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken. Since there's
This
a
is not
negative.
right, and then this is also not right, because this is the same thing as to the 1/2 power.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about here? Which ones here would be good?
Alright, go next. Alright, the 4x to the third power plus y.
Yeah, sure.
The 2 plus s, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Y would technically count as a whole number since it would be 1.
Yeah.
And this would not, the bottom one wouldn't count.
Yeah, you can't have the square root of x. Great. Okay, cool. Alright, this is cool. So this, you have, so again, remember nominal, nomial means like the number of terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Binomial, quadratic, trinomial, cubic binomial. Let's see. Well, the second power would be.
I think polynomial. I think you can still have one term and you can call it a polynomial, because the poly is just one.
Yeah.
I think I know it's a mon. It's okay. So binomial, bi means 2, tri means 3, and then quad. So this is interesting. So quadratic means it's like x squared. Cubic means the highest is like x cubed. And then
quadratic trinomial.
Good. It's a quadratic trinomial. Yeah, exactly. Good. Right? This is to the second power. This is 3 terms.
Yeah.
I'm the tutor YCC. That's me, dude. I have someone in my VC who's getting help. Okay, what about this one?
Let's see. So bi is 2, tri is 3. So there's 2 terms here.
Good.
So we already have something binomial.
Binomial. Good.
Okay, so it would be the cubic binomial.
Nice.
Wait, wait,
Yeah,
yeah,
cubic.
'cause I see the
Cubic.
Never mind.
Because
Yeah,
this is
never
x to the
mind. I see
3.
the 3.
Yeah. It's a cubic binomial.
Okay. Whoa, what is
Wait,
the
did I learn
degree
these
of the
names for polynomials?
polynomial?
It's just me? Yeah, dude, they do come up, dude. Yeah. What is the degree of this one? Oh, this is gross.
Oh, what the hell? I've never heard of such a thing.
What? Yo, YCC, if you have a PhD in math, please join my Discord. Join. We have lots of questions from students. Some of them are very high up math. My PhD's in physics, but so I can't do all the higher level math stuff. But please join. Yeah.
All right, what is the degree of the polynomial? Whoa, hold on.
I'm
First, what the
tempted
fuck
to
is
say it's to the fourth.
power?
I'm tempted to say it's to the fourth
fuck?
too. Right?
Because it says what degree? What is the 4th power doing above the y? That's my question.
So
'Cause
degree usually refers to the highest exponent on any of the terms. What I'm confused with
Well,
here
then
is that
that'd be
there are multiple
4.
terms with. Yeah, I would think it would be 4, right? I don't think you combine these because they're different variables. I agreed. Dream.
Yeah, it'd be 4 because no, you can't combine the variables with
Yeah.
each other. Since
If
they're
this was
different.
x
And
squared,
the fucking z over here is just by itself.
yeah, it's just chilling. Yeah, so if it was this would be x to the 6, and then it would be degree 6. Yeah.
Yeah, but it'd be 4.
Yeah. Do I know what AI unlock? Yeah, dude, I know. Do I know unlock, dude? Me and him, like,
Which one
we've
did we
talked to each
mess
other.
up?
Go look at who he follows. There's only one person unlock follows
It
on
was
TikTok.
6?
No, this answer. Wait. This answer was 6.
No. Yes. How the
Oh.
fuck?
Bruh.
Wait, no,
right.
seriously, how? I don't get that.
I guess they're combining these.
That
degree
makes
of
no
a
sense, but
polynomial.
okay.
What's up, Jarkeezy? Here we go. Yeah, but what if the variables are different? Okay, wait. Here we go. Polynomial with more than one variable. Oh, you do add the degrees, dude. Look at this cute ass fucking like
Oh
cartoon.
my gosh. Okay, so you're supposed
It did,
to
Dream. Thank you.
So you're supposed to add the terms like on the top.
Yeah, even if they're separate variables, apparently the powers
Yeah.
add. So anytime you see
I-
something without something, that's to the first power. So that's to the 10th.
Yeah.
Yeah, you add the degrees? What the fuck?
Yeah, I know, that's what I was just saying. But fuck, why?
Scroll down to the picture with the monster. Look how fucking cute this shit is. Okay, does that make more
What
sense to
the
you, Justin?
fuck?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, nice. Good job.
You're
You're totally gonna get bond coin. I'm gonna mark this, Justin.
long time awaited answer.
Yes. Math major here, and I didn't know that bum fact. Yeah. Yeah, dude, this is funny because Justin, what grade are you in, dude? What grade are you in? 8th?
10th.
He's in 10th grade. Yeah, so it's like 10th grade questions they're going through, but some are just like fucking weird, dude. Like what? Yeah, I have like legitimate math majors in my chats right now who just like don't know the right answers to this. So
One more. Wait, if I post my grades, I get one more bond coin, right?
you do, yeah.
That
Just
means
post
I'll
your grades,
have
dude.
10.
Yes, you will.
And then I'm gonna
Yes,
get,
you
I'm gonna give
will.
myself some more V-Bucks, because why not?
Yeah, you can go get some more V-Bucks, dude. Yeah, do it.
Actually, I don't know. I'm tempted to get a Steam card if you can get one of those.
I can give you Steam gift cards. Those are fine.
Oh, bet that. Because I got Repo on my PC recently.
Okay.
My school computer can run Repo, but it can't run Schedule 1. That makes no sense.
Oh, Repo's great. No, I know that game.
Dude, I fuck with Repo so hard. I love it. It's such a good
Nice.
game.
Good. Awesome. I'm glad that helped you out. One second. I'm deleting your other ones. So, 17, 16, 15. 17.
Okay, now I gotta figure out how to get my grades on here.
16, 15. Cool.
Do I have to do all classes, or can I just do one?
You can do any class, or you can do all your classes. You get credit for both.
Oh, you're about to be so proud of me.
You got a
This is
derivative exam.
science.
Good luck, Jarkeezy. Good luck. Oh, fuck. 1 sec. I gotta reset this because we've been on for 3 hours. Man.
Holy fuck.
Holy
I'm gonna
fuck.
shift that.
Riley says, I'm sorry, you always pop into my feed. I'm not sure how this works. Anyone can send in questions and I'll walk through it for free. Correct. That is how this works. Submit any question, I'll do it for free. We're getting to the next one. One sec. I'm just posting Justin's solution. We're getting to the next one. Hold your horses.
Hey, Gold, could you put the channel for the extra credit in the chat for the... Oh, no, I found it. Good grades. Here we go.
There you go.
I logged.
Okay, good.
Oh, wait,
Nice.
I didn't ever put the class. Whoops.
Do a
That's
question on how to
biology.
talk to girls.
I keep forgetting you
All
have
right.
that.
All right. Yeah, so for people who are watching, sorry, I apologize for the noise blare, but how this works, if you're new here, you go to the website, actualofficehours.com, type in your username, and then drop in a screenshot. It'll get added to the queue. These are all the questions I'm going through. I have 50 minutes. I've already been streaming for 3 hours, so be nice to me. And I will go through them. If I do not get to your question in time, it will get added to our Discord. And then in our Discord, I have a whole team of other actual educators who periodically go through and just answer questions. So, free homework help.
I should totally be a class rep.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just ask me for it. I'll give it to you. Okay, here we go. All right, let's
I've been in
do
the server
this.
for 4 years, bro.
You have been. You have been. You have an AP Physics 1 exam tomorrow. Newton's Law. Send help. I'm going crazy. AP Physics 1's okay. Here we go. If 2x...
Physics?
This is so real. If minus 2x cubed plus y minus y squared is equal to 0, find the second derivative in simplest form. Okay, fine.
What?
Okay,
What grade
so
do you think this would be?
this is calculus. So this is like maybe
Oh, then
upper high school.
That might be like my final year of school for me then, if not 11th.
Yeah, this isn't too bad. Okay, so this is going to be negative 6x squared plus dy dx minus 2 dy dx minus 2y dy dx. Cool. That's all equal to 0. It is implicit. I'm doing it the proper way because I have to do a second derivative. I usually would do it my other fun way, but yeah, I have to do a second derivative. This is Calc 1. Yeah, maybe it's Calc 1. All right, so that's dy dx equal to that. Well, sorry, actually, I have to group by dy dx. My bad, sorry. Sorry, negative 6x squared plus dy dx, and this is 1 minus 2y is equal to 0. Okay, so dy dx is equal to 6x squared over 1 minus 2y. The timing on my schedule is Pacific. That's Pacific time. Yes, also, yeah, if you're wondering when we stream, one sec, let me get rid of all, I have so many things open. On that website, if you go to streaming schedule here, this is all the times that I stream, also all the times my friends stream. So, for instance, Zach is doing a stream tomorrow morning Pacific time, if you want help in, like, upper division math stuff. Penn Center will be doing something, and then I'll be streaming more as well. So, we're doing a lot. Thanks for the roses, Christmas. Okay, so I think we found out dy dx. Yes. So, why do we implicitly differentiate? Okay, the reason why, Pride, is because I can't get a nice just like y equals something. If I could get a nice y equals something, I would just do ddx, and then I would do ddx on both sides. And that's really easy. The issue here is I have a y and a minus y squared, so this is impossible to rearrange to just get y equals something. That'd be really nice if I could, but I can't. Unfortunate. So that's why we have to implicitly derive. The other way that I like to implicitly derive is... Good, yeah, let me show you. Okay, watch. This is how I would do it. Okay. So, I treat every variable as something to take a derivative of. So, in this case, this would become negative 6x squared, and then I would say dx. And then the derivative of y is just 1, so I would say 1 dy. So I write dx or dy based on, like, what variable I did the derivative of, quote unquote. Don't get mad at me, math people.
Disqualified.
Okay, so here we took a derivative of x. That's why this became 3x squared times negative 2, which is negative 6, so I wrote dx. This is y to the first, so that just became 1, and that was a derivative of dy. And then this becomes minus 2y dy is equal to 0. Okay, now, the part that makes math people go fucking crazy here is I'm just going to divide everything by dx. It works. Don't get mad at me. Okay? When I do that, dx over dx is just 1, so that's why you get negative 6x squared, right? Dx over dx, that's 1. This becomes plus dy over dx, and then this becomes minus 2y dy over dx. Does that make sense? It's kind of like the same answer we got here. And then you rearrange extra steps for no reason. Correct. Well, the issue is, Luke, sometimes, especially when there's like product rules and like quotient rules, it gets very difficult to keep track of like which one you did the derivative of, right? Because product rules, derivative first times second plus derivative second times first. You start mixing up, being like, fuck, like which one was the D whatever. And so this method helps students out a lot. Trust me. I know maybe it doesn't for you, but it's one of my most popular fucking videos on YouTube. And I always say the numbers don't lie. So if you go to my YouTube channel, and if we type in like implicit, it's got 146,000 views on it. So this method of doing implicit differentiation is, yeah, look at the quotes. Saved my life, like blah blah blah. Thank you so much. You saved my, like, people love this method, even though it makes math people like seethe, because I get it. It's like technically not correct, or they're like, ooh, it's extra steps. But kids don't understand this way. They don't understand the just do the DDX version. They just don't get it.
From what I just seen, bro, on your channel, dude, that was just like old Dr. Gold with like the
that's old me, dude. So old. Yeah. Now I will say this method that I use kind of fucks up when you get to this point, right? Because you can't just start doing dy and dx because you have like another derivative as well. So this is why you have to do it the proper way this time. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I want to get d squared dy, d squared y dx squared. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do d dx of this side. That's gonna get me d squared y dx squared. This is the second derivative. But then I need to do d dx of this. So 6x squared over 1 minus 2y. Okay. This is a quotient rule, all right? So we're going to do the derivative of the first thing. So quotient rule, right? If I have a over b, that's equal to a prime b minus b prime a all over b squared. Yeah? Quotient rule. Let's do it here. So derivative of the top thing, that's 12x dx dx. I know, like, this is like, what's going on here, right? Okay, but that's what I did. I pretended this is like a u. I'm like, okay, well that's 12u du dx, but in that case it's just dx, so we're gonna leave it. And then it's times b, so that's 1 minus 2y. Now we're gonna do minus the derivative of the second part. All right, the derivative of the second part, this is 0. This is just gonna be minus 2. But now it's dy dx. Yeah, they hate when you cancel the d's, dude. I'm like, stay mad, bro. I don't give a fuck. You show me your video that has 140,000 views on it. Anyway, no, I get it. It's all fun and games. Okay. So that's that. Yes, low d high minus high d low. Exactly. And then now we're going to divide that by b squared, which is 1 minus 2y squared. And this is equal to d squared y dx squared. Now, okay, so dx dx is just 1. That's beautiful, right? Okay, we got some nice stuff here. So I have 12x, 1 minus 2y, minus minus, so that's plus 12x squared. But then there's a dy dx. Where did we figure out dy dx? We figured out dy dx here. This right here is dy dx. Exactly. You're so correct. Yep, exactly. So that's going to be 6x squared over 1 minus 2y. And then we divide this by 1 minus 2y squared. I'm not going to simplify it. There you go. That's the correct answer. And you're good. Nice. Good job. I can do derivative inverses. Yeah, for sure. Who is this? Was this Darth Gonk the Wise? Was this Gonk the Wise? Who did I help out here? Yeah, Darth Gonk. Leibniz. Yeah, what the fuck is Leibniz, dude? I don't want to do Leibniz. Darth Gonk. There you go, Gonk. Thanks for the question. We're gonna mark it as done, and then I'm gonna post it in my Discord so you can get help with it later. Yo, how cooked am I for my chem midterm if I haven't started yet and it's on Friday? Well, you're not totally cooked. It's Tuesday, bro. You got plenty of days. I would recommend you get off TikTok. Is he chopped, dude? Is he chopped, Justin? Would you say he's chopped?
We might be cooked.
He might be cooked, dude. Oh man. All right. Great. Let me see. What does Eric have? Great. Eric's got some cool physics questions. Okay, this is cool. Let's pull up Eric's. Engineering dynamics. I can do some dynamics as long as it's not too engineering jargony. Like my PhD's in physics, so I can definitely do like mechanics dynamics type stuff. But if you start talking about like shear stress and like bulk modulus or like, I just don't want to do that stuff. I just don't know. I don't know the words. What's the name of the AI? It's Parrot AI Mercury. He uses Parrot AI. I'm pretty sure it's Parrot AI.
What the? Parrot AI. Oh.
Parrot AI. Well, that's what he used to use. The celebrity AI stuff for his videos. Yeah, he uses Parrot.
Gosh. You know, Sora AI is like available to everyone now, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. And then they have the what is it? The watermark removers now. Thanks for the rose, Mercury. All right, let's see. Which of the following is an example of an object in translational equilibrium? Okay, so I think that means something that's not moving, right? Equilibrium usually means constant, right? Translational equilibrium. A ball being swung in a vertical circle at constant speed. Oh, okay. Well, definitely not this. Okay, actually, okay, so translational equilibrium. Interesting that this is usually, maybe acceleration is equal to 0. Moving but not spinning. Ah, okay, so this is, I didn't know that, Fembox. Moving but not spinning. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I can try to do some electronics. Yeah, I mean, I always say submit the question. If I can't do it, I can't do it. And if I can, I can. And even if the case I can't do it, it gets added to our Discord, and maybe somebody wants to solve it. When I learned that not every school uses the same notation, my heart shattered. Yeah. Like, dude, what the fuck is translational equilibrium? Okay, I mean, I know this isn't. This has centripetal acceleration. Right? Anytime something's like turning, that means you have acceleration, which means I guess it means the velocity's changing, right? Because the direction's changing. And that's the same thing here. If you're moving around in a circle, acceleration's like 5 hours of tutoring. Wow, mathematics. Yeah, I've been there, dude. I'm about to do 5. I'm about to do 4 here, and then I'm gonna go teach another 1 for money. Okay. So projectile motion is also like acceleration is not equal to 0. I think equilibrium means the acceleration needs to be equal to 0. Big bucks. Yeah. I hope you made some big bucks. Constant velocity means acceleration is equal to 0. I don't know if it means like no net force maybe? Does it mean like F net is equal to 0? Is that what translation? I've never. I have a PhD in physics, and I've never fucking seen translational equilibrium. That's a weird word. Equilibrium, yes, implies some of the forces is equal to 0. I just don't know what the translational part is. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. Here we go. Translational is linear. Okay. Thank you, Chase. Translational, I assume, is you could have an object spinning about its center. Yeah, well, because that's the rotational motion versus translation. So, like, if you had a spinning top that was precessing, then it has rotational motion and translational motion, right? Those are separate. The direction isn't changing in time. Thank you, Michael. Oh, okay. We're getting a lot of answers here. So, no change in direction. No change in direction. Which implies that delta V delta T is equal to 0, right? Because if the direction changes, then your velocity changes, yeah? And if delta V delta T is equal to 0, this also implies acceleration is equal to 0, which also implies that F net is equal to 0. Exactly, thank you.
Good
Okay,
job.
thank you, chat. I think we all came up with a consensus for that one. Okay. A hypothetical planet has twice the radius of Earth and twice the mass of Earth. If an object has a weight E on the surface of Earth, what would the object's weight be on the surface of the hypothetical planet? So, force of gravity, the big one, is equal to G m1 m2 over r squared. Okay? So, let's say this is like Earth. And then we have hypothetical planet. So, on a hypothetical planet, R is equal to 2R. So here, let's like show what happens. So you have G. Now this is going to be, or let's actually do different colors. Sorry. Hypothetical. Same G, but instead of the radius being R, the radius is going to be 2R squared. Right? Because it has twice the radius. It also has twice the mass. So M1 is probably the mass of the object. But now this is going to be 2 times M2. All right, and we're just going to compare these two, right? We're going to see what we get. So here, I mean, this is just the original thing. And then here, you end up pulling out a 2. And then this becomes a 2 squared, which is a 4. So you have 2 over 4. And then it's still G m1 m2 over r squared. So if you were to compare these, right? This one is now a half of what it used to be. So the weight should be equal to a half of what it used to be. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why this answer choice is A. Yeah. Yeah. Notice how, right, this is also the same as Earth. This is like Earth weight. So you have 1/2 Earth weight on the hypothetical planet. Yo, what's up, Penn Center? Shout out to Penn. Another awesome math streamer. Also, you're starting a podcast, I saw. Pretty cool. Anyways, I think the Earth is a big ball. No, dude, it may be like spherically cow-shaped. Podcast Friday! I'm happy. Yeah, that looks fun what you guys are doing. Dad jokes and talking about math and education. I will definitely like pop in to like say some of my opinions. I'm excited too. Yeah, it's fun. Are you and TOCT homies? Who's TOCT? The organic chemistry tutor. We've taught at the same school. He's a chemistry professor at UCLA, and I taught physics at UCLA. So I haven't personally met him, but we've worked at the same places. How many dads does it take to help with your math homework? Bribing. Yeah, he's a cool guy. He got a bunch of like actually awards in the chemistry department for like what he does. But I don't think people at UCLA know like how famous he is. At least on YouTube and stuff. They just think he's just like another like professor of chemistry. I'm like, no, dude, that's the organic chemistry tutor. I know that guy. Hello, TikTokers. Hello, TikTokers, my beloved. Yeah, we have a lot of them, dude. I had at one point I had a peak of like 40 people on TikTok watching us. We've gotten 30 new follows. Great. Yeah, make sure you go like, follow, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want this type of content to keep coming up on the FYPs for students and stuff. Is this math? No, this is Patrick. Sorry, sir, this is a Wendy's. Okay, here we go. Chem. I like Chem. He was the only reason I passed Chem last year. My professor was Buns. I'm sorry, dude. That happens, for sure. I've seen some pretty Buns professors. Chem. Yeah, JC's favorite, dude. We're going to do some Chem. This looks like bomb calorimetry or something, right? 50 milliliters of 1 molar calcium nitrate is mixed with 30 milliliters of 1 molar blah, blah, blah. Who cares? All right. In a coffee cup, having a heat capacity of that, the initial temperature of the solution is the same. And the final temperature is 19. Calculate the change in enthalpy. Oh. For the precipitation reaction, assume that the specific heat capacity is that, and the density of the solution is that. Okay. Well, okay. So I need delta H. Is that just equal to Q though? I know this one. I remember this one, right? I know like right, delta G is equal to delta H minus T. Oh, dude, no. Zach says, thermodynamics, my second nemesis. I know this one. This is Gibbs free energy. I know about this. Mumbles of reluctance to do the question from gold. Yeah. I'll figure it out. Just give me a second. I got this is like in the cobwebs, but I know it. I have a chemistry 1 honor in high school. What do you think I should do? Definitely go up to AP Ken. What's up, Genbu?
My man.
Wait, which Genbu is this? Is this a Genbu from like Counter-Strike? Like back from like high school? Like College Park? Drumline? Corvette? Am I saying words that make sense? Oh wow, that Genbu. Dude, welcome, dude. Holy shit, dude. That's a blast from the past. Blast from the past. Dude, I was at Dylan's wedding actually last year. It was actually kind of fun to see him. He's all grown up. I think he lives out here by me too. He lives like an hour and a half away. I'm like, Dylan, why don't we go see each other anymore? Oh man, the LAN party days. Yeah, but it's energy change, but yeah, is it MC delta T? That's Q though, no? I don't remember how this works. LAN party days, those were fun. Bro, we used to like, carry our CRTs to each other's houses and stuff, and like connect them all with like USB. Back, dude, we didn't have Xbox Live. Like, we didn't have online shit. You had to like connect it manually. Oh, Q divided by moles is enthalpy. Oh, okay. Whoa, okay. Oh, wait. Delta H is equal to Q over N. Okay, that makes more sense. Great. Now, why this is kind of a bitch is I'm pretty sure this is a limiting reactants question because they gave me 2 different quantities. So this reaction isn't going to go to completion. Ugh. Back in my day, dude, I am back in my day. I'm 35, dude. I'm allowed to say back in my day. They was old. That was like 20 years ago. What the heck is enthalpy? Enthalpy is like heat, but it's like per unit mole is how we think about it. Isn't the reaction filler? Yeah, I hate when it doesn't go to completion. That's a fucking good one, dude. I'm gonna use that with my chems. I hate when my chem reactions don't go to completion. Ugh. All right, fine. Let's write the reaction first. Yeah, you just learned this in chem? Okay, all right. We have calcium nitrate reacting with sodium phosphate, I guess. Okay, so, and then this has to form a precipitant. Okay, so the precipitant, so this is probably a double replacement, no? So I think this reacts, this turns into this. So I have nano, what's that? That's NO3, right? And then sodium is +1, nitrate is -1, so that's okay. Silver, yeah, this is soluble, right? So this is still aqueous, so this is not our precipitate. But then calcium phosphate, I'm pretty sure, is not. Calcium is +2. PO4 is -3. Right? Ugh. No. Yeah, the PO4 is... PO4 is 3 minus, no? And then this is 2 plus. So that's Ca3 PO4 2. How do you know what becomes a precipitate? Good question. So there are precipitation rules. Don't I need the delta H? I might need them. I think the issue here, though, is we're doing this in a bomb calorimeter, right? And then we're also talking about, like, the specific heat capacity of the solution. This is the issue. If I was doing this in, you know, quote-unquote, like, vacuum or whatever... Wait, this is not my... Where's my table? I need this. Yes, I'll explain what I just did. Okay. One sec. Sorry, I'm trying to get everything together and the chat's going fucking crazy. You're doing this in a coffee cup, and I wouldn't drink this if I were you.
You done messed up, AA Ron!
Okay, so here's the first thing I'm doing. I'm writing out what the reaction is. If you're ever in doubt what to do with a chemistry question, just write the reaction first. It'll help you out. So I have calcium nitrate, that's this, reacting with, so bros him, sodium phosphate. Exactly. Yep. You're on the you're on the right track, Red Roach, but let me show how this works, because this is also a limiting reactants question. It's super annoying. So these are your reactants, and then these turn into products, okay? Now, because this is like an A, B, C, D situation, this is called double replacement. So I call this like the couple swap, the partner swap. So A is like sick of B, so it's going to go chill with D, and then C is sick of D, so it's going to go chill with A. And so that's why you get AB plus CD becomes CB plus AD. I studied physics, but I've taught a lot of chem. Alright, do you see how this is a double replacement? Now, figuring out which one is the precipitant, because that's the one we care about. We have to look at our rules here. So, soluble compounds, nitrates are soluble, no exceptions. So that means this is aqueous, not solid. If we look at the phosphates here, PO4, phosphates of group 1A cations are not... Wait, so they're insoluble unless it's a group 1A, but I'm pretty sure calcium is like group 2. Right? Yeah. But I think I care about like what's happening. Yeah, calcium is 2. Great. Okay. So that tells me this is soluble, right? Awesome. Cool. So if you wanted to balance this, bro, fuck, how do I feel so stupid? I remember these being easy. This is a harder question for sure. All right, this is a 3. This is a 1. This is a 3. Shit. 3 calciums, 6 nitrates. How the fuck am I gonna get 6 nitrates here? So this has to be a 6 then? And then this is a 2. Okay, there we go.
My man!
No, bro, this is a multiple choice question on a test. It's not. It's not. Dude, they say like part I. I guarantee you they would also ask you for the balance. So this is the balanced chemical equation for it, yeah? Dun, dun, dun. Okay, but all I really care about is the what's called like the net ionic reaction, which is I only care about the solubility thing. So in that case, we have 3 CAs. 3 CA Ca2 plus is reacting with 2 PO4 2 minuses. No, 3 minuses. And that's going to a single Ca PO4 2. This is also called the net ionic reaction. And make sure like the charges match, right? 3 2 plus is +6, 2 3 minuses is -6. Net charge is 0, net charge is 0. Great. Okay. Let's get the moles of things, right? So I have 50 mils of 1 molar calcium nitrate. So we can say NCA is going to be equal to 0.05 times 1. So that's equal to 0.05 moles. The number of moles of phosphate, you're doing too much, just calculate it. And I think it's a limiting reactant question though, Red Roach. Is this literally your question? I'm going to check it, but I'm pretty sure this is limiting reactants. Yeah, JC says I'm doing... How'd you get the moles? Okay. Yeah, everyone in my chat says it's a limiting reactant question. All right, number of moles is equal to molarity times volume. We'll get there. Just give me a second. Molarity in this case is 1. Volume in this case is 0.05 liters. So that gets you 0.05 moles for the calcium. I will do the mole ratio in a second. I'll show you. Oh, LR equals limiting reagent. Okay, thank you. Well, yeah, let me still figure it out first. PO4 is 30 times 0.03 times 1. Cool. So that's equal to 0.03 moles. All right. So now if we want to see which one is limiting, so here, find limiting. This is also the good thing to do. You pick your finishing thing and you see how much of it you could make with each one of the startings. So I'm going to say, like, how many moles of CaPO4 2 is equal to 0.05 moles of Ca. And then also I'm going to do the same thing. I know you can do this in your head, but trust me, like, kids fuck this up all the time. So I prefer to just show you, like, the foolproof way to do it. I know there are shortcuts. This is Ca2 plus. This is PO4 3 minus. Sorry. Yeah, watch this. But watch. Okay. So I know for every 3 moles of Ca, there's 1 mole of sorry, I keep writing capital A. It's wrong. 1 mole of CaPO4. And then for this one, it's for every 2 moles of PO4 3 minus, sorry, is 1 mole of CaPO4 2. Okay? So this one will give me 0.05 over 3. Which, what is that? I don't know. It's 0.05 over 3. I need my calculator. One sec. Calculator. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours, so I'm kind of tired. 0.05 divided by 3 is, yeah, 0.016. Great. And then this is going to be Dude, this is close. You see how this is close? You can't eyeball this. 0.015. You submitted a troll question? Yeah.
Bing bang.
Right. So because this one makes less, right? That tells me that the PO4 is the limiting reactant. Yeah, good. PO4 is limiting, okay? And then we also know that we produce 0.015 moles of the precipitant. Okay. Enthalpy change. Okay. All right. The initial temperature is 20 centigrade. The final is 19. So delta T here. I'm just gonna. Okay. So now we need to like. Now look at the thermodynamics of it, right? Yes. Right. Good. And limiting, and then we can say produces 0.015 moles. Great. Okay, let's look at the thermodynamics. Delta T is equal to -1 Kelvin because you're going from... So let me like... I need all this information still down here. Just so I can see it. So we initially go from 20 and we go down to 19. Delta T is equal to -1 K. The mass of the solution... Because we're going to do this. So Q is equal to MC delta T, right? And the MC delta T, so Q in from the water is equal to Q out for the reaction. That's like what we say about the Q's. Q equals Q. Yeah? So, So the mass, so let's talk about the water. So the water has 80 milliliters, and we assume the density is 1 gram per milliliter. So the mass of the water solution, mass of water solution is equal to 50 plus 30 milliliters, which is equals to 80 milliliters times 1 gram per milliliter. That's equal to 80 grams. Great. Which I think is like 0.080 kilograms. Great. So then Q is equal to 0.08. C is the specific heat of water. Oh, it's in grams actually. So wait, fuck it. Sorry. Leave it in grams. Okay. 80 is mass. C is 4.184. Delta T is equal to 1. So what's that? That's like 320-ish. Well, plus another 2. This is thermo. Yeah. Okay. 80 times 4. Where's the entropy? We're not doing entropy yet. I don't want to do it. All right, 334.72. And that's joules, right? Okay. Oh, wait. And some of it has to... Wait, does the calorimeter have some stuff in it, too? Wait, do I care about the heat capacity of the calorimeter? I think we do. Okay, wait. No, well, this is Q into the water. I think we have to do Q of the calorimeter. Yeah, the cup decreased by 1 Kelvin as well, right? So that's... dude, that's so annoying, dude. 7.5 times 1 times -1. Okay. I see. Because, okay, here's what's happening. In this beautiful coffee cup that I would never drink out of... you have the water going down by 1 Kelvin, but you also have the coffee cup going down by 1 Kelvin. So the total heat being absorbed by the coffee cup and the water is equal to the heat given off by the reaction. Okay. I think I got it. Q reaction equals Q water plus Q calorimeter So what's that? Negative, basically 8. Negative 3. I'm gonna say negative 342. Fuck it. Actually, it's not too hard. 342.2. Okay, cool. Okay, so then the final thing is delta H of the reaction. But this is this is the opposite of this, right? Q reaction is negative Q of the surroundings. So this is positive 342.2 over the 0.015 moles, right? Because delta H is equal to Q over N. It does feel like very little energy. Okay, so then let's get a final number here. I think we can get it. I think we got it. Oh, man. So sorry, this is plus. Yeah, Mathematic Fanatic. Yeah, dude, TikTok is very protective about their chat. That's why I can't post any links. Okay, 22.8 thousand. So I'm going to say 22.8 kilojoules per mole. That looks good. We're done. Congrats.
That's good.
It's positive. It's positive. It's positive. It's positive. It's positive. It's positive.
Yes.
Sorry, it's positive. Yeah. Why is it negative? Yeah, it's kind of funny as fuck. Yeah, okay. Because here's what happens. So if the surroundings, drop by a temperature, then that means the reaction is endothermic, right? Because the reaction is absorbing heat from the surroundings. And if something's endothermic, delta H is positive, right? Walter White for chem questions. That was kind of, yeah, that was fortuitous. Does that make sense? Delta H has to be positive for an endothermic reaction. This is the physics of me just being like, fuck the minus signs, just like figure it out at the end. Cool. Nice. Good question. That was a fucking heater. That's a heater of a chem question. I understand, JC, while you were like grumbling and like, fuck, I don't really want to do this one. I totally get you, dude. That was Eric. Thank you, Eric. But a very good review. That's a great. Oh wait, not Eric. Sorry, that was Bing Bong. That was Bing Bong. Sorry, Bing Bong.
Bing bong.
Sorry, my thing hadn't updated. Sorry, Eric was the question beforehand. Yes. No, but that's a great chem question because it involves a lot of things. It involves writing out a chemical reaction, figuring out limiting, also balancing, also solubility rules, also thermodynamics, and then finally, yeah, figuring out endothermic, exothermic. It's a really good question. It's very well designed. It's just incredibly lengthy. Bing Bong, are you in my server? Come into my server, dude. Why are you not in my server? Are you Midget Mucker? Is that you? You have to tell me. You are requesting to speak, but I don't know who the fuck Midget Mucker is. Do you have your soundboard memorized? I'll join, man. Trust me. Okay, cool. I like it. What's up, Midget Mucker? Yeah, what's up, dude? What do you want to say? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, do I have my soundboard? I do have it. I really do. All right, I have 7 minutes left. Let's see what else I can do. DMs, I've already helped you out. The man. I could do these. I want to do. What can I do and then 5? Jesus, no, this is not happening. I love you, Fazy, but this is not happening in 8 minutes. Eric. All right, I did a couple years, Eric, already. I do want to do this one. 5B. Sorry, so you want me to do this one? Here, you have been waiting. I will try to do this one. Just text it. Yeah, text it, Midget, if you want. Just text me what the question is. I will try to answer it in my chat. All right, 5B. Simplify each trigonometric expression to a single primary trig function. Cool. Let's do it. Cosine 2x. Cosine x. Well, that's not a really quick question. I have to think about that one, midget. If it's in my queue, it'll get sent. Don't worry. Yeah, no. That's not a quick question. Okay. I need trig identities for like cosine and stuff, not solubility tables. Where is it? We're hitting like the end of our music. Okay, one sec. Uh-oh. Oh, you mean you said 5D? Uh-oh. Okay. 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 That's fine. I think we can do that one too. We're gonna have to use some identities. Cosine cubed x over... First of all, cosine cubed, bro. Like, why? Who hurt you? Alright, cosine of 2x. Where is that bitch? Here she is. I think I want this one, maybe. Yeah? There's so many identities. Yeah, actually, this is easy. Okay, watch. We're gonna use this one. So, cosine of 2x is equal to cosine squared x minus sine squared x. So then I get, you don't see it? It is, watch, so cool. Cosine cubed x over this plus sine squared x. These things cancel. And now I'm left with cosine cubed x over cosine squared x, which is just equal to cosine x. Nice. Good job.
That's dope.
Cool.
Well done. Well done.
Whose question was that? That was the man. Was that you? The man, dude? The man. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. Sexy.
That's dope. Good.
It is sexy, dude. Yeah. All right, the man, dude. Good job, the man. Yeah, I mean the identities help for sure. If you just have those like kind of listed out, you can figure them out pretty fast. Okay. Post number 2. Delete number 2. Nice. Secant of z. That's the one. All right, I got 3 minutes. What can I do? I don't know if I can do this pendulum. This one looks great. Beautiful, I understand, but yeah, I can't do that right away. It's gonna take a little bit more time. Eric, you already asked questions. Andre. More like pun center. Okay. Midget, put it in the queue. Make sure it gets in the queue. If it gets in the queue, it'll get answered at some point. Also, make sure to, try to show up to streams earlier than later, because we already have 15 questions in the queue. Okay, this is actually kind of cool one. Graph the following. So the amplitude, that's whatever this is. So amplitude is equal to 3. And then the period, okay. So, whatever number is in front of here, I believe this is equal to 2 pi over the period, right? So 2 pi over the period is equal to 3. So the period is equal to 2/3 pi, right? Just like switch the order. Amplitude 3 means the topmost is going to be at +3. The bottommost is going to be -3. Yeah, it is pretty easy, yeah. And then cosine of 0. So here's what I always do. I'm going to show you like kind of like my way of doing it. I always like set whatever is here. I set like 3x equal to 0, and then I also set 3x equal to 2 pi. And that tells me my endpoints, which is also the period. So here you get x equals 0 as your first point. And then x is equal to 2 pi over 3 is your next point. That's like where it repeats itself. And cosine of 0, so this is like this, and then here, this is like cosine of x. Cosine of 0 is 1. Cosine of 2 pi is also equal to 1. So at x equals 0, I'm going to plug in 3 because it's 1 times 3. And then also at 2 pi over 3, which is here, I'm also going to do this. Okay, great. And then you know it repeats itself. So you know the halfway point, right, has to be here. And then this has to be here, and then this has to be here. So then here you go. I can't draw graphs today. Yeah. And then it would keep repeating. So you have 2 pi over 3. So the next one would be like 4 pi over 3. Same thing. Halfway, it's on the other side. We call these like the quarter points. It's going to be like that. Yes. Identity. Cosine of x is equal to 1. Yeah, there you go. Cool. Looks like a demented reindeer. No. Okay, cool. All right, this is a good question. I like this one. Cool. All right. Whose question was this? This was Andre. Andre, thank you. Number 5. Midget Mucker, was your name Stormcoin? Oh. You should get a confirmation. It'll say if it did. So Andre 18. You tried doing 18 times? What is it? What is it? Slow internet maybe. But it should work. Okay. All right, we are out of time. I really have to go. I already extended this stream by like 45 minutes. But okay, let me just make sure I get Andre's in real quick, and then we'll end the stream off. Yeah, there you go, Andre. Nice, cool. All right, yes, thank you. Let's end the stream. All right, thank you everyone for coming to Actual Educational Office Hours. I appreciate all you guys in the chat, everything, hanging around. You guys are the fucking best. Thank you. Again, if you want to figure out the next time when we're doing this, go to this website, actualofficehours.com. There you can click on the streaming schedule, and there you will see a calendar of when I stream and when all my other awesome math and science streamer friends will also be streaming. So make sure, go like, subscribe, everyone here. Again, if you're following us on TikTok, go give us a like on Twitch, or if you're following us on YouTube, do it on TikTok. All the numbers matter. The metrics are great. Our algorithm gets boosted. You're doing a great public service. I appreciate it.
That's dope.
Yes. Okay. Also, and don't worry, we had a lot of questions in the queue I did not get to. Anything we don't get to automatically gets put into our Discord, and other people will maybe work on them in the off time. I have an awesome team of like other friends who like to just help out, and they will probably give you some answers to it. Okay. And again, if you want to know where our Discord is, click here to join our Discord. That being said, time to go to bed. Yes. If you're watching us on Twitch, we're going to go raid a channel. So this means we're going to go send our viewers over to another person who's streaming on Twitch to kind of like show support. It's always a great thing to do. Let's see who's on that I really want to say hi to. Let's go talk to Science. Science is great. There we go. Say hi to Science. He's an awesome science streamer who does it full time, and they talk about like plants and bugs and stuff. Cool. All right. Thank you again. You guys are all gold. Appreciate. We will see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern. Peace.